has begun, and we're off to the races in 3, 2, 1. Greetings and welcome back to There Will Be Dungeons, a show where we play D&D with a bunch of friends around a virtual table, and we're glad to have you with us, whether you're watching live or listening later or watching the YouTube archive. It doesn't matter. We just love having you here, and we love it when you go to our friends at phoenixpearltea.com/TWBD and grab one of those rad teas that are based on our campaign. That's phoenixpearltea.com/TWBD. Without any further delay or interruption, I pass it over to Kristen, who will catch us up on what happened a long time ago on There Will Be Dungeons.
Last time on There Will Be Dungeons, the losing liches would not welcome a whipping, so moored their marks, closing the cluster in behind a big door. Mummies moaned and the fight was on. It was fast, it was furious, it was fierce. Nash dropped and died. After finally finishing all the wrapped ravagers, the team turned their focus to their fallen friend. Stanley put the ring on his finger, but nothing noticeable changed. Hope remembered the arm and its teleport. They were suddenly on the ship and steered it out of the dreary dimension. Stanley finally spoke with his father, who assured him Nash would regenerate. At that same moment, Varel was greeted by the familiar faculties of a hovering heart. Nash's body was banished, and the team readied a return to Mars. Now rejoin our heroes as they continue their quest to quell the principal. Will they make it to Mars without manglings? What will Tungsten do on arrival? And how long until the machine is made? But before that, return to the rapacious rapscallions bought by Brent to keep eyes on Hope.
Oh, there we go. All right, Bo, it's over to you, sir.
All right, so picture the vastness of space. Stars everywhere. It's just a single shot, Star Wars style, right?
Yeah.
Just seeing space. And then it lowers down, and there's a large purple nebula, and the camera zooms in through the nebula. Waves of cloudy space particulate of purple and pink fly by. Lightning strikes. A giant space whale goes as it flies past. And then we see a ship floating in the center, the Fate 6, an airship in space. And we approach and get closer. And we are now in the Gallinari Expanse, having left the dimension where Pentel Vice was housed. And the party is planning their next move. I don't remember exactly where everyone's situated, but we haven't left to depart yet. Nash, I believe you are in the hold with Varel.
Yep.
At this point, I maybe a few moments have passed. I think we left last week with your body getting thrown out into space and getting hit by lightning and exploding into a million pieces. But you are still intact. I believe you were just an eyeball poking out of a metal heart that floats around.
Yep, that's as far as it had evolved as of last time.
That's right. So over on the deck, you watch your body fly out into space and blow up. You're not in the hold. You're on the deck. You watch your body explode, and the rest of the party, I think, Stanley, you were down in the basement. Varel, you're on the deck, as with Hope, who's, sort of talking with Crooked Hand Row about where to go next. Uncle Sever's up there with you. And game on. That's me rubbing my hands together in delight.
Making a little fire, a little warmth for yourself.
That's right.
Well, I would just be floating there, hoping to hurry up and get stuff back. Remind me, do I, you said I got enough. I got new parts of me back. Is it once a day?
Yeah, right. So once a day, you can grow a new limb back.
Okay. And there's no roll with that, right? We're not rolling for any kind
of... Well, we're rolling because, if you get a good roll on your regeneration, you may get 2 limbs back in a day.
Okay.
But, so the first time might have just been like a thing you didn't understand. You're now on 2 deaths here, and, 2 seeming deaths. But this is the second time you find yourself in this, reduced form.
Yeah.
So... that's unusual. Most people, when they expire, and somehow you haven't, and you don't know why.
Nash would be wondering, he won't say this out loud, but he would wonder to himself why he gets to be revived every time. And he'll have all kinds of questions in his head. Does it have to do with the barf, the time barf, or all the Nashes somehow? Am I even the same Nash in this form? And I just think I am. Did my consciousness transfer to another Nash? Blah, blah, blah. Like, he's going to be pretty deep in that kind of thinking.
If you had a hand, it would be stroking your chin, deep in thought.
It would be, yeah.
So there's just a little blood vein that sort of rubs the bottom of your heart. As the eyeball looks into space. For the listeners' benefit, because I forgot to announce it at the end of last week's episode, our party has leveled to level 14 at the end of this last episode. So they are just that much more stronger. I'm sure how they've leveled or what they've achieved will be revealed as the show goes on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, I think Stanley would go up on deck to sort of touch base with everyone. I don't remember if he has seen Heart form Nash yet or not.
Oh, ever?
Ever? No.
Oh, that's
right?
a good point.
I don't think you have.
Because he would have been back before Stanley was back.
You're right.
He was in the body while Stanley was talking to his dad.
You haven't, because I think Hope reacted to it last episode, having seen it for the first time. So, and you were below deck while Varel was digging out the heart from his corpse. So, I don't think you've seen it yet.
So Stanley's going to come on deck to figure out what their next move is.
And then you see Nash with a vein. Not Nash. You see a dragon metal heart floating with a vein sticking out, stroking the bottom of it, and an eyeball coming out of one of the major artery parts of the pacemaker, staring out into space. And a few pieces of wretched cloth sort of float by from the explosion. You don't know that, but there's corpse's body was hit by lightning and exploded, and so these little parts of his rag are just sort of floating past you as you ascend.
If I can ask, what the hell is that?
Can I talk? I don't remember.
No, you can't talk.
Okay.
You can blink. I think you and Varel had. I mean, it's been 2 weeks, so I don't know if you guys remember your.
No, wait a minute. Didn't Stanley and Nash start flipping each other off with astral hands?
Oh, that's right. I have.
Yeah, that's right.
That
You're using Mage
Hand.
True.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll undo all of that. Stanley's just back on the deck and knows that he's there.
That's right. Okay, good memory. Good memory. I didn't remember. Yeah.
I love that the only chance I've had to use Mage Hand is to flip you off. That's it. Since I got it.
It's a useful spell.
Yeah. Just sits there.
So there's evidence of a corpse explosion somewhere in space.
All right. Well, I think we are going to need to figure out where to head next. I think Mars makes the most sense. Get Tungsten back. And,
Table talk, didn't we need a thing?
Do we need
Like
a
a-
thing? Like what
You were
was
here to rescue Tungsten Wheel so that you could build the triangle sphere. Oh, but there was, yes.
Yes, there was a
He was
a
looking
wheelie
for something.
derby gunky something.
Right. Let me refer to my notes. So much has happened.
oh,
that I
yeah.
forgot about
Like
this.
something that somebody had to poop on or something.
Yeah, I
There was a
think
whole process. There was a refinement process.
Hang on. Yeah, you're right about that. It slipped my attention as well in the excitement.
I feel like our little quest complete marker on the side for the tracker just undid and 8 steps just appeared underneath it. Wait, hold on. Oh, no.
So I know that I wrote that down somewhere, but I can't remember. I just have a lot of notes. I need a minute. Please RP amongst
I
yourselves.
see a word that says gluorp in my notes. I don't know if that's it.
Glue ARP. I think that might be it. Let me control find here.
Glue ARP?
Yeah, it's like oil or wax or
think
lubricant or something.
It was a fungus that was very difficult to create. Like an explosion of a star had to happen, and then it had to grow on a certain type of planet, and a certain type of monster had to eat it and excrete it, and then it grow on the excrement.
Wow. It's a complicated little spore there.
Yeah. It's not in my notes. There's a certain type of description of process that Bo will do where I just go, well, that's not going to go in the notes. I'm not going to write that.
Yeah.
You want me to write rubiastic trianglosphere? Got it.
Yeah,
Write it down.
write that
Tungsten
down.
wheel? Write it down. Union wheel? Got it.
Yeah.
You want me to write the process of refining this thing that comes from excrement? That's not going in.
It's not going to
Yeah,
happen.
no, that was for flavor, but I'm grateful that somebody remembered that.
I am too.
But I'm just sorry. Yeah.
It's all good. Where is Kyle? Where's
I forgot.
Varel?
Honestly, I'll be honest. I forgot about it entirely. I knew it was there, but
It happens.
So,
It happens.
I'm trying to find it in my notes now.
While our DM looks for that, Stanley is gonna go over and he's gonna start looking real close at Nash in the one eye.
Do it.
Hmm.
I'll blink at you.
All right, Nash. 1 blink for yes, 2 blinks for no. Can I try something?
There will be a long pause with no blinking. And then I'll blink twice, hesitantly.
No.
No, I'm sorry.
Nash.
Yes is 1. Sorry. I'll do 1.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry. That wasn't even
Nash.
table talk. That's
It's
just Nash getting
literally
confused.
your only method of communicating and one instruction, and you got it wrong.
I'll blink again as if I'm acknowledging that he's right.
We should get Nash one of those pens with the little paper that goes
Yeah,
from the 90s.
that's a good one.
Well, my hope is that maybe he won't need it. And Stanley's going to reach out and grab the dragon metal heart
Okay.
and try and drag it down to sit on the deck in front of him. And he's going to plop down cross-legged in front of it.
To what end? Just to annoy?
Well, you can't communicate that. You can say yes or no.
Well, then here's the problem. If I blink repeatedly really fast, you could interpret that as me saying yes, 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 yes. Even though what I really mean is wink, wink, no, wink, wink, no, wink, wink, no.
Look, just chill out for a second, Nash. I want to try something. I understand, especially after our last combat, that as somebody, one of the only somebodies in the party capable of healing magic, I have been perhaps a bit lax in my duties. And I'm going to be honest, I feel a little bad that you died again.
Okay. I mean,
So-
I'll blink once, acknowledging
With
it.
that in mind, I would like to try a new form of magic on you.
I will hesitate for a minute. But I'll also
All
be
right.
anxious for the idea that yeah, maybe he's really going to get me through this faster, so I'll blink once.
The only issue is it requires touch, and unfortunately, he's just an eye, right? Or does he have another
No,
appendage?
it's like it's a heart made out of dragon metal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and he has an eye pushing out of one of the arteries.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's the only thing that's
And there's
come
little
out
there's
so
he's
far
got a little
yet.
vein dangling, like there's a little.
Yeah,
sort of
we're not gonna touch the
fleshy
vein. Yeah, who knows what that's attached to?
Never
right.
touch the vein.
Look, Nash, I think this is going to be a net positive for you, but you will experience a slight bit of discomfort.
Okay.
And Stanley is going to take out his megaphone that is his focus, and he's going to begin gesturing over the top of it, and he's going to speak into it, and he's going to start muttering magical words and incantations, and then as he finishes, circling his hand, he's going to poke Nash directly in the eyeball as he casts Regenerate upon him.
my only working organ, other than the heart itself, and you're poking it. Fantastic.
Well, I gotta touch you.
No,
That's
I
the
get
only
you.
you I can see is your eyeball. Other than the vein, I'm not gonna
So
touch the vein.
let's read the spell. It's a new spell that you acquired. It's a 7th level transmutation. So this is your first 7th level, right?
Yes.
Yeah, this is a big deal. All right. So can you read it for everyone's benefit? So that
Yes. You
yeah.
touch a creature and stimulate its natural healing ability. The target regains 4d8 plus 15 hit points for the duration of the spell. The target regains 1 hit point at the start of each of its turns, 10 hit points each minute. The target's severed body members, fingers, legs, tails, and so on, if any, are restored after 2 minutes. If you have the severed part, you can hold it to the stump, and the spell instantaneously causes the limb to knit to the stump. And the spell will last for an hour, just constantly healing and regenerating his body.
Okay, so describe what the spell looks like as you cast it upon Nash. Do you have a vision for...
So
pretty intense.
the initial poke comes out, and left in its place is a bright neon pink, in the way that Stanley's magic is, fingerprint mark right on the eyeball itself. And it begins to glow and pulse and then wash slowly over the course of the eye and the heart, bathing it all in a neon pink glow as the magic takes hold.
All right, Nash, you begin to feel warm and cheerful, like the power of healing surges through you, and your body begins to reform and take shape. Now, because we're not holding the severed stump up, it's not instantaneously, but before everyone's eyes, columns of flesh begin pouring out of each of his pacemaker's holes, including the eye pushing out. And it's sort of this slow process as veins whip around, and flesh moves out into these bubbles of flesh. Like, looks like you're almost like a piece of popcorn. Like, it's like as flesh begins pushing out.
I assume it's gross, right? Like to anybody's viewing of this, it's kind of gross to see.
It's like the thing, but a healing thing.
Yeah, the description says you regenerate a limb every 2 minutes over the course of an hour, so it would not be insanely fast.
Yeah, so this process is going to take an hour.
Not insanely fast.
But you look pretty nasty, right? Like things are pushing out. Fingers are like fingernails are like moving across the surface of flesh as it goes to the right place.
Wow.
And yeah, so now you look like a human flesh popcorn piece.
Wonderful. I will continue my. Is this?
And
hurting?
out of one of the holes, like 4 teeth and some lips emerge, all malformed and looking like a flower, like just like a column of flesh with the lips on it. And you can now talk, Nash.
Okay. Do I hurt? Am I in pain?
No, you feel great, but your body's forming. You feel like it's. I mean, I know it's hard because it's never actually happened to a human. So let's just do our best to imagine what it feels like.
Okay.
But it's a positive thing. Your body's restitching itself together.
All right.
Quickly.
I would choose to just. I won't say anything yet. I need to see the finished thing before I thank him.
Okay.
Especially because you could probably see our faces, and we're all like,
yeah.
Or at least Stanley is like,
yeah. I don't have a mirror.
He's the one who did it.
Plus, my eye hurts probably from the poke, so I'm still a little annoyed by that. But I'll just sort of be. You know, the sound I'd make with my new formed mouth would just be like that.
Hope's just watching on in horror from the helm.
That's the only true stance to have, is to watch in horror.
All right. Well, you're in the process of regenerating. You need an hour.
Nice.
That was amazing.
Well, I guess we wait and see if this ends up being a net improvement. But, I mean, he looks better already.
Are we all in the same place? We are, right?
Yeah, you're all aboard on the deck of the Fate 6
on the deck
airship.
Up there. Okay.
In the space, in the purple nebula of the Gallinari Expanse. You're all there.
Well, I would rotate slightly because I can float still, and I would just eyeball Varel to see what he thinks of this.
I've lost my appetite.
Sweet. All right. Nash would laugh inside and still just go. Can
we... A cloak, perhaps? Some sort of blanket over him until he's done?
I mean, when someone's sick, you put them in the bed and put a blanket on them and let them, you don't let them get better in the middle of everyone's vision.
Did we bring his body out naked? We did, right? We didn't want to destroy his stuff, so we brought him out naked and threw him into space. Yeah, maybe we should have someone go fetch his cloak. We can just drape it over him, and maybe he'll grow into it.
I'll run downstairs for his cloak, and as I come up, I will take my claw, a finger, and poke it through the cloak to make a hole, and then kind of drape it over him with a single eye hole
Oh.
for him to see out of.
All right, so it's like a floating heart flesh popcorn with it like it hung over top, so there is a cloak behind them, but it's
Excellent.
Yeah.
This is my dream come true.
All right. You've got a cloak on, and people don't have to see as much of what's going on, but then there'll be these weird twitchings like under your cloak, like happen when new pieces push through.
All right, so that settled. Where to next? What's the deal? Do we need to ask Tungsten? Do we have everything we need for this triangular sphere?
So yeah, I have found that information that Varel was referring to, so I'm ready to continue.
Go for it.
Let's get Tungsten. Let's get him.
Let's get him. I believe your Uncle Severus speaks. I believe he's down in the hold. You might want to go down there and check in on him if that's who you're looking for. He's looking after your Belele Coon.
All
Dr. Daffodils.
All right, I'm gonna go talk to him. Anybody who wants to join me is more than welcome to come along.
All right.
I
Hope
will
will
not
follow behind.
I will stay in the room and reform.
Okay. On the deck in front. They're all ghosts. They don't care. They've seen worse.
What do they care? It's fine.
Yeah. Varel, you going to Dr.
Your
Daffodils?
friend looks like a ghost with his little cloak hung over him. A
I'll
little
take care of
Pac-Man
Nash.
ghost.
All right,
I'm
Varel-
used to it. I'm used to it.
Varel's going to tend to Nash. All right. I'm going to... Oh, there's 2 Nashes in here. Why is that? All right. I'm going to...
Oh, that wasn't a hint, was it? 2 Nashes in here. No?
No.
Okay.
That was just me doing mistakes. All right. Doing mistakes.
Yeah.
Someone didn't like doing groceries. Now I'm doing mistakes. What am I, cooking steaks on a barbecue? All right. So, hoping, Stanley, you descend below decks to Dr. Daffodil's medical area, where Union is lying in a bed. And I believe someone was just here to get... Oh, yeah, you were here because you got your curse removed, right? Last week?
Yeah.
So they're still in there. Dr. Daffodil and Tungsten are tending to Union.
Excuse me, if I can interrupt for just a moment. How is Union doing?
Celele Prime. She's doing quite well, thank you. She'll need some time to recover. She's not in fighting shape right now.
Very well. Tungsten, can we speak to you for a moment?
Certainly.
We are wondering on our heading. Are we needing to retrieve anything else to make this triangular sphere work, or can we head straight back to Mars and start to work on it?
No. I have what I'm looking for. I've kept it in a safe place all these years.
Where did you keep it?
In a safe place.
Yeah, but
That's-
where?
he looks at Bray. I'd rather not disclose that. But safe to say that my original purpose for leaving Elhandar was to obtain Glopscorp, and I managed to keep it on my person all these years while locked in Pentelweiss.
Okay, and you are able to retrieve that without issue?
It's a delicate matter. I might require assistance, but Dungle Star will help me. It's fine.
Okay. Well, probably the less I know about that, the better. Now that we just need to know the heading to Mars, then.
I presume your pilot has the coordinates to Mars, or we're
Oh,
not in
she's
good
right
shape?
here. This is Hope. You've met her. We've adventured together. She's
Brave warrior who faced down the monsters of the Pentelweiss. Hello.
Yes.
Thank you, by the way, both of you, and to your friend, the Rag Man, and the Lizard Man, for rescuing me. I'm truly grateful, for that is a place for forgotten souls, and it's of some reassurance or compliment that I was remembered.
Why am I the rag man? Because I'm wearing a little rag?
Well, you wear rags. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
You didn't hear this, so you don't have...
No, I'm not even in there. I'm just curious.
Scott's just curious. He's like, why? It's
Why
because
am
of
I-
how you dress.
Why am
Scott."
I the rag man?
No.
You made him up. Is there anything I can do for you, but Solid Prime?
No. I mean, go ahead and tend to Union. Make sure she's taken care of. We'll take care of getting you home.
Very good. I look forward to it eagerly. Again, thank you, both of you. You are true heroes.
All right. Well, it's going to be Mars, Hope, but we're going to need to use extreme caution getting out of here, back through this nebula. So I think we take it as slow as we need to do it safely.
I'll do my best. And Hope will head up to the helm, get things
All right.
ready.
You head up to the helm, and as you get up, there's ghost elves getting ready to move out, and there's Varel kneeling over Nash, who's wrapped up in his cloak, and Nash, more of your head has popped out of the top of the your pacemaker, so you actually have almost a fully formed head popping out of there now. So it's like you have this heart, this flesh popcorn, and a head.
As that happens, I will, like a barber's chair, pull the hole bigger and over his neck.
Okay, perfect. And you're wearing your cloak and have all your items on you, so you can speak freely, look around, and float.
Okay. I'll be... So what, my arms are still coming in? Legs?
Yeah. The little fingers, you have these little stick arms, and a little foot is popping out of one side of the heart.
Okay.
You're starting to emerge.
I'll go... is Stanley in there again?
No, he's still
Okay.
downstairs, I think.
All right.
unless
I'll
he
just say,
decides to-
Varel, I almost feel like my own self.
You look vulgar.
It's coming together, though. It's only a matter of time. I'll be back to my normal self. You watch. I actually have to... I'm probably going to have to thank what's his name for this. What's his name? Stanley. Because apparently this is, he's hurried things up. If we need me, it's a good thing, because this is taking way less time than usual.
All right. So as they have that conversation, Hope, you approach the helm, and Crooked Hand Ro looks to you and says, "Oi, Hope, I've got good news for you."
We remember how to get out of here with the coordinates?
Well, we tracked... I made a point of tracking the direction we took on the way in, but not only that, but I managed to spend some time while you were in that pyramid-looking thing to track a way out. I've got a feeling that if we punch in these coordinates, and he starts, pushing buttons on the typewriter-like thing, that we can find a way to avoid most of the whales and dangerous beings in here and not be hit too badly by any lightning. So we'll get out right quick.
Let's
you
do
think?
it.
Right, you want to compare notes, look at my numbers?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So make a piloting check to see if you think his plan is good or not, or to evaluate the plan.
13.
Okay, looks good. It's as good a plan as any. He's helped save some time doing that way, so you want to do that.
Cool. Coordinates punched in. Hope we'll let everyone know we're ready. Just wait for Stanley to give the okay.
All right. If everybody's ready, hang on. Nash, brace yourself in whatever manner you can. And let's head out.
And with that, Hope will punch it.
All right, so you punch in the coordinates. Now remember, we're moving at impulse speed, so you can't do the rift traversal, right inside the nebula. But you start moving. The crank goes up to the top, and you begin moving through the nodes. So, and just for a little bit of visual flair here, let's move through. I think I have the screen with the nodes in it still. Oh, do I? I do. All right, hang on. So you begin moving through the nodes. And the traversal is going quite well as you move towards the edge of this space. All right, moving back to the airship. You move through without events, so like the coordinates that Crooked Hand has put in has masterfully moved across where like these trajectories of whales would go, and lightning pierces by but doesn't hit the ship. Truly mastered traversal through here on his route out. And then you begin to see clean space without any nebula as you move out of the dust, out of the nebula. That's not the bowl. So let me update the map here. There you go, all clean. And Roll20 have updated the map to have no more nebula, and you can see quite clearly. So as you move out from the nebula, space clears up, and Uncle Sever sort of stands up, puts his hands on his hips, and is like, "Oh, a successful mission! Oh, I couldn't be more proud of my nephew. On our way back to Mars, then."
Yes, indeed.
Excellent. Give the order and let's go home.
Hope, take us home.
Hope will nod at Stanley. Set the coordinates and get the ship going to Mars.
All right, and as you begin setting the coordinates, which you have to do carefully, you go reach your finger towards punching in the first button in the typewriter, and a large shadow sort of moves quickly across your hand. And then as you look up from your hand, you see a large shadow cover across the ship. By the way, Nash, just as a little update, you've got more of your limbs back now. You've got which limbs do you want?
Oh, I want legs first.
All right, so you got a head, a flesh popcorn, and 2 legs.
All right, and most of it's hidden under my cloak.
Float. You have mobility covered, and you're like, legs.
Yeah, legs. Give me legs.
gotta get them legs.
All right, and so like you two lying down with these things growing, and Varel, you've been watching with fascination as this being reforms before you. The shadow also covers over top of you, and you hear boom, boom, sort of reverberate and like echo throughout space, and these large harpoons fly out from seemingly nowhere, hit into the side of the airship, and the ship rocks. Everyone make a dexterity saving throw, please.
18 for Stanley.
15.
17 for Ash.
16.
All right, so you all manage to stabilize yourselves quickly, and as you grab hold, you look to see where these giant harpoons, the massive, like just this, like really, 40 meters long maybe, and like just piercing into the side. As you do that, a large whoom covers the ship in this energy field, and you're like caught in this bubble. And as you look, you see a large airship that has been, in your quick estimation, that has been just waiting just outside the nebula for you apparently to emerge as it broaches, and as it pulls into sight, you see a figure put a foot up on the balcony. It's the shape of a kobold.
Oh boy.
And it lets out a familiar sounding battle cry, sounding something like Squirt's. Kristen, give me Squirt's best battle cry.
Ahoy!
And you hear ahoy! And with that, the fist in the air as this kobold says that, a large army of knights float into space. Some of them without helmets. They have these flaming skulls on their heads. Some of them with these large black metal helmets, 100 strong, jump over the side through space and fly down to assault the ship. And as that happens, 4 figures jump from this ship and land upon the front. This kobold that you all recognize as Squirts. I think some of you, I don't know if any of you haven't met Squirts, but Squirts jumps down.
Yeah.
Squirts jumps down, boof, and then behind Squirts, this large, insane-looking clown with a crossbow, I think it's a crossbow, lands behind, boof, into like a leather
Don't forget
jacket.
all the arrows he has
I got
hanging
hundreds
around.
of arrows.
And a giant bag of arrows on his back, like bigger than him, like a clownish size of arrows on his back. And then, boom, this Minotaur in a business suit and a large giant buster sword lands behind Squirts. Boom. And then this this spider arachnoidica, this spider demon man in a large doctor's coat and with a bunch of contraptions on him also jumps down behind Squirts, forming this row behind him, and each of them have their entrance lines. Let's start with Blood Skunk. Or Squirts, go ahead. You want?
No more tricks!
Blood Skunk?
Oh man, what did I used to do for him? He talked like this. That's right. So he would say, "Behold my comical yet terrifying visage."
And Mysterious?
He'd land and look, you guys are in a lot of trouble, 'cause I just found out my name's a bad pun.
And finally, Dr. Spider, as you land and everyone gives their lines, you comment.
Oh, I hope you have insurance.
All right, and this is the scene on the battle map. I'm updating the battle map here upon the ship. You guys see what's going on there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's this giant horde of these like Hell Knights in demonic black armor. Some of them with their helmets off, with these skull heads. The four of you aboard the ship have moved to a safe area, and the ghost elves have now like moved to the surface and are engaged immediately in battle. And as you're in battle, you are upon the higher part of the ship, looking down upon this weird cast of characters that only really Hope recognizes. I think you recognize Squirts, but not the rest of them. You don't have the whole story, and they appear to be here for combat, which we are about to enter into. But a few things I want to sort of clarify here. Yes, you will be fighting yourselves, and you will be playing as your own characters. In this case, you can totally pull punches if you don't want to kill any of your favorite characters and make it non-lethal. Give it your all. But at the same time, it's going to be hard to do it without saying like, well, am I like being fair because I'm fighting my own characters? It doesn't matter. We're here to have fun. So just do what you feel is best.
You could also fight each other's, like avoid, the clown could avoid hitting Nash and aim just for Varel or that sort of thing if we wanted.
Yep. Have fun with it. This is kind of like it's a one-of-a-kind kind of encounter. You're fighting your own evil counterparts. You will be in control of both of your characters. In a way, you can determine, if you want to kill your character and be the team evil character, whatever it is. I will adjudicate and run this combat, but fate will be in your hands.
It's gonna be crazy. I'm very excited. This is wild.
Not to be too much of an actor about it, but what's my motivation as Dr. Spider?
All right.
Are we here for something?
As a good reminder, remember, you are servants to Brent, a.k.a. Asmodeus. So you kind of, in order for you to get what you want, sweet medical facilities, you do what, the boss tells you. So there's kind of this dynamic here. And so Squirts has been resurrected by Brent to lead, a mission to stop the Heroes of the Waste at this point. And especially, you don't know this as Varel, but Hope's kind of off scripted. She's off, in a previous episodes, she was working with them to do something, and clearly that's, betrayal occurred. Shocker. And they're here to fight you. So as Dr. Spider, your mission is you have to kill these guys.
Were we sent? Okay, this because I think it is a good question. Were we sent to kill Hope or retrieve Hope? Is it about Hope, or is it just like, hey, go there and kill all these people?
It's about Hope. Hope and her minions. Like, in your perspective, Hope's the leader because she's the one that was talking with Brent and making. And right. Brent doesn't tell you everything because it's what Brent says. But basically, Hope was your leader. She abandoned you. Now you've got Squirts as a new leader, and Hope's the betrayer. So Hope needs to be killed, and she can be killed because also it's hell and her soul can be intercepted. They don't need her alive in order to extract whatever Brent needs from her. So this is
good to know.
Team Evil's more about the murder, but you as a player might be like, I don't want to kill my character, so if for some reason it's just accidentally non-lethal, okay, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not here to put you in a position now. Kill your own characters. Suffer, players, suffer. So just do what feels good. But yes, we have evil characters fighting the good characters. You do have a level advantage. That's the one thing I will say. These guys haven't been practicing like the Heroes of the Waste have. So
should we do initiative rolls for them as well, or are you doing those?
Yeah, I just wanted to clarify. I don't know how many people experience D&D where they play with one set of characters versus another set of their characters. It might be a one-of-a-kind kind of a thing that's ever occurred, at least in live D&D play.
I'm excited.
So we're all kind of feeling it out, but these guys it's happening. This is what's happening.
All right.
So if you're ready to start, we can get started. I just wanted to clarify, things, I guess, before we start.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Okay, let me get your initiative rolls, please.
Double initiatives.
12 for Skunk Ape or whatever I call him. Blood Skunk, sorry.
Skunk.
Blood Skunk Hendrickson.
26 for Stanley.
27 for Hope.
Oh,
wow, you got one up to literally.
I know. I was like, this is a really good roll.
You're like 26. Hope's like 27.
Oh, jeez. 16 for Sirius.
Okay.
Nash is... Whoops. Hello. Where is it? There we go. Nash is a 4. Sucks.
16 for Varel.
16. Okay.
Such a bad roll.
So, they're the enemy team, so they'll go second. You're gonna go over. We're gonna give you home team advantage, and you go before Sirius.
10 for Squirts.
It sounds more like the Olympics, where you're holding up a 10 for Squirts. She was great. Okay, who else owes me rolls?
13 for Dr. Spider.
13 for Dr. Spider. 13 calling Dr. Spider. 13 calling Dr. Spider. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I got all 8.
And
all right. So
is Brent in the? We don't see Brent, right?
Nope. There's an army of Hell Knights.
Okay.
There's the 4 Team Evil characters, and there's Ghost Elves fighting. So the Ghost Elves and the Hell Knights, they're fighting each other. There's this huge battle scene happening across the boat of Hell versus Ghost Pirates. And
Could you give us the full initiative so I can know if I'm coming up twice?
Absolutely. 27 for Hope, 26 for Stanley, 16 for Varel. Sirius is 16 afterwards. Dr. Spider is 13. Blood Skunk is 12. Squirts is 10. And Nash is 4. And maybe I could even throw it in roll 20. I know there is an initiative tracker in here somewhere. I don't know where it is, though. Oh, here it is.
Awesome. Got it.
It might take me too long to plug this in.
I have a +8 to initiative for Blood Skunk, and I still rolled that poorly. Still only got. So
Oh well, you did better than your good guy character.
That's true, but
2 levels higher.
He's a poo-poo.
One could say you're clowning around.
I see what you did.
All right, well, let's get started. Hope, your evil, your flirtation with hell and evil has come home to roost, and this collection of monsters that you were accompanied with are getting ready to attack. You're up first. Everyone see everything okay on the map, by the way?
I think so.
It looks like a Steam game I would definitely buy.
The latest
You're not wrong.
Dwarf Fortress-like game is what it reminds me of. What's that game we talked about on Thursday?
Like Rift World and all
We
Yeah.
talked about Dwarf Fortress and RimWorld.
Fortress.
RimWorld, that's what I'm thinking of. That's what it looks like to me. RimWorld.
Okay, well, she doesn't have enough move to get to any of the bad guys and still perform an attack. So what she'll do is she'll move up to the stairs behind Varel and wait.
Okay. Are you guys able to control your tokens, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Perfect. Okay. So you move and you wait. There's nothing. Okay. We're just gonna wait. Stanley, you're up next.
Alrighty. Stanley is going to move up alongside Hope on the stairs, and he's going to pull out the megaphone and go, "Get off my ship!" Kaboom! And he's gonna do destructive wave, and he's going to hit basically any evil guy behind him, to the side of him, all the way up. It gets the first 3 team evil members. So Dr. Spider is going to be the only one safe from being hit by it. So everybody except
And
Dr. Spider.
And teammates
Needs to
are
run.
ignored in this, right? For destructive wave.
Yes, it's of my choice.
Yeah. Perfect.
So
Okay.
everyone's
yeah.
going to need to run a Constitution saving throw.
Gotcha.
Of the bad guys, right?
Yep. Mysterious failed.
Come on. Oh my gosh. A 3.
Blood skunk failed.
Jeez Louises.
18 for squirts.
Squirts failed.
18 for squirt. Okay.
It's still a fail at 18.
Yeah,
Damn.
it's a 20 for Stanley.
Damn.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is going to be first up 22 thunder damage.
Each.
Okay. Oh, I should give you guys control of your enemy characters too. Eh?
And then it's going to be 12 what is it? Radiant damage.
12 radiant. I'm definitely not resistant to that.
And you are all knocked prone.
Jeez.
Oh, jeez.
May not have enough time to give us control of our
Okay.
dudes.
Yeah, well, you have control of your characters. I also tried to put the hit points for the enemy characters in there just so we can remember. You guys seem to have given them quite a fair amount of hit points.
Stanley's OP, man.
All right, so the front guys are knocked prone. Okay, put little symbols on them denoting that they're prone. How much damage did everyone take the same amount of damage? How much was it?
Say it again. I'm down from 100 to 66, but I don't remember what the breakdown was.
It was,
Okay,
let me
you guys
tell
can track
you,
that.
it was 22 thunder damage, 12 radiant damage, which would also apply to these. I don't know how much you're going to want to follow it or if they're just there for flavor, but it would also apply to the skeletons and stuff fighting in the background.
Yeah, that's why I asked. So
Yeah.
Okay, Thunder and Radiant.
Wait, was this hitting Dr. Spider? Did you say up
No,
to
Dr. Spider's outside of the range.
Cool.
Okay. All right, perfect. So it does hit a lot of those guys in that area as well. So I'll do the calcs. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
Then yes, there is. Then as a bonus action, oh, I'm on Sirius's page. Hold on. As a bonus action, Stanley is going to use his Mantle of Inspiration on himself and all of his friends. Give all of us 11 temporary hit points. And you can use your movement without... you can use your reaction to move without incurring a opportunity attack, but you burn your reaction.
Okay.
How many points was it again?
11 temporary
11
hit
temp?
points.
Okay. Keep putting it in the wrong dude. There we go.
I already used my move, so that wouldn't count, right?
No, you can, as long as you're burning your reaction, you can use your movement, I believe.
Cool.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And you can move past Pharrell there. I know the stairwell looks weird, but you can just jump over the railing.
Well, I'm going to move. Yeah, down here within range.
All right, so Stanley lets out a blast of force from the back of the ship, and it knocks down all 3 of the front members of Team Evil. The entire Heroes of the Waste walk down in front of the prone heroes. It's looking like it's going to be a short fight. We'll see. All right, so that puts Varel up next after Stanley.
All right.
And, Styrius will be up after Varel. John, just so you're aware.
Yeah, sounds good.
I will run down the stairs and seeing Styrius as my Power Rangers fight yourself equal, I will engage him
Yeah.
with some reckless attacks.
You don't even need to be reckless. I'm prone. You automatically
right,
have
that's right.
advantage.
Excellent. I will
Let
do
me
that.
help you kill my character. Hold on. Let me just describe it to you.
A 26 for the first attack.
Oh, definitely.
Why don't you just tell me how to kill your guy?
Fire damage from the great two-hander of Grosjean.
Formidable still.
How much damage?
So the first attack will deal 8 to... Oh my god, I have so much math now. 10, 15, plus the rage. So 18 points of fire damage.
Oh. All right.
And then the second attack is unleashed. 25.
We'll hit.
16 points of fire damage.
Got it.
And as I enter my rage there, I will pop for my new and improved 4 fire damage on Squirts and Styrius. That is the undodgeable aura business.
Okay, so all the enemies in that area within how many feet? 15?
10, so it's only Squirts and Styrius.
Okay, and
How much damage
two
was
Hell
it?
Knights.
4.
4.
And
Okay.
hope you would take 4, but it's fire damage.
All right. Styrius, you're up next.
All right. Styrius is going to stand up and he's going to go, "Oh, this one wants to play." And he's going to enter his rage.
Rage off.
All right, it's a rage off.
And as he does, his minotaur maw elongates and gets even bigger and just fills with razor sharp teeth.
Ugh.
And he's going to take, for his first attack, a bite at Varel. I believe I also have reckless attack. Hold on.
Yeah, it's I think a standard barbarian feature. I think.
Let me see.
You see reckless attack here. When you take your first attack on a turn, you can attack recklessly, getting advantage on your melee weapon.
Yeah,
attack
let's
rolls.
do that.
As long as you're level 2, you have it.
Okay, let's do a bite. I'm assuming that's going to hit. It's 28 to hit.
Oh, yes.
All right. We bite into Varel for 9 points of piercing damage. And that restores a number of hit points equal to my constitution. So that is 19 hit points restored with the bite.
Oh,
Whoa.
wow.
Whoa. What feature is that? That's the bite you have?
Yeah.
That's
Ooh.
crazy.
And
OP.
my second attack for my action, we're going to chomp him again
Oh, jeez.
with a natural 20.
Good lord.
Ooh.
So
Feels like
for
that hits.
a critical bite upon Varel, that's going to be 12 points of piercing damage. And another 19.
Whoa. Hang on. That's a lot of healing. What feature is it that gives that?
It's Form of the Beast, which is part of my rage. Your mouth
make your
transforms
rage.
into a bestial stout.
Yeah.
Great mandibles. Your bite deals 1d8. Oh, once on each your turn. Okay, I can't do it twice.
Okay.
Hold on. Let's undo
Yeah.
that. Okay, so wait, what was that? It was
Rage.
another 19, so let's remove that. So I
It's a
don't
hit
think
point-
I
hang
can
on.
do.
Okay, it's hit points equal to your Constitution modifier.
Oh,
So it's not 19, it's
okay.
4.
It's 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's hold
Minus
on.
by minus 15 on what you did there.
Okay, I just subtracted another 19. We'll put a.
But I think you can use it more than once, right? The bite, I mean.
Yeah, I think so.
So you could if you hit twice. Then
Okay, so we'll say that
8.
same amount of damage was done, different amount of healing done. That puts me at 74. He still got bit twice.
Yeah, you got healed twice. That's okay, I think.
Yep.
It's the advantage you only get once.
Right.
I'm going to use Raging Storm, my new level 14 ability. On a reaction, you have to make a dexterity save or take fire damage.
Did you use your reaction, though, to move?
I
Oh,
had a
yeah.
turn since then.
Oh, okay.
So I'm on a new reaction phase.
I have a
Yeah, that's
20
right,
for
that's
my
right.
dex, a 20 for my dex save.
Okay, negates. So you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, I like how it's a rage off. I rage. No, I rage. The
I
John's like,
rage.
oh yeah, I
I'm
use
ra-
ultimate rage.
Oh, I super raged.
well, I use counter rage.
And we both have damage reduction now, so it's just that Barbosa speech.
It's just gonna be fight until the end.
Trumpet sound.
And then Asterius is going to use a action surge,
Oh,
and he's
boy.
going to take a swing with his great sword of life stealing with a 27 to hit.
That's a hit.
For 14 points of damage.
This combat is awesome. It's like he does a fire sword, then he gets bit, and then he bites again, and then there's a flame burst and a flame thing, and then there's a sword. Like it's already like kaboom. It's like an anime fight right now.
And that will be Asterius's turn.
My lord. Hell of a turn.
All right. What are the life totals at for the 2 barbs?
One. Go for it.
74 for Asterius.
142.
Damn. All right, Steer still got work to do, but he's looking. You don't count him out just yet. A pretty big turn for him. All right,
We're
we're
just
up
be sitting
to
there fighting forever. It's
Dr.
gonna be
Spider is
amazing.
next.
Dr.
Oh
Spider.
wait,
clunks
I'm
forward.
sorry. Whenever I take the attack action, I swing twice. So on the action surge, I hit again, right? You fighters.
It's,
That
it's a new
one,
action. So if you have multi attack, you can only use once per round. So if you're
Okay,
using your,
okay.
your
Yeah.
or extra attack is only once per round. So
Okay, good. Then never mind. Okay, we're done. I'm done. I'm
good.
stopping.
We're reasonable here.
Yes, good.
Dr. Spider clunks forward with his massive mechanical minigun and says, I'm afraid I've come with ill intent. And casts Sickening Radiance,
Uh-oh.
which is a 30-foot radius of my choosing, so I will put it right atop. So it'll be right in front of. It'll be on top of Stanley.
Here, let me get
So
you an
50
asset.
Yeah. Give me a 30-foot block across.
You get a sickening asset or what?
Sickening Radiance.
What?
Yeah,
That's
that's right.
sickening asset. I love it.
All right, hang on. It's coming. All right, that's that. All right, here we go. I have a cloud here. Where's the point
Perfect.
you're casting it on?
Right on top of Stanley, and then spread it out to 30 feet wide, so 15 around Stanley.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Does that look right?
Yeah, that'll just touch Varel and everybody
It's not.
else.
It's not showing a square, but the square would be. Where's my lines here? Oh, yeah, we need more of a square sort of.
Yeah,
thing.
you got it. Here, I can square it up there.
Yeah, perfect. Exactly. Okay.
So, Sickening Radiance, a dim greenish light spreads within 30-foot radius sphere, center on the point you choose. When a creature moves into the spell effect for the first time or starts its turn there, that creature must succeed in a Constitution saving throw or take 4d10 radiant damage and suffer 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh,
Ooh.
jeez.
Whoa, that's rough.
They also emit a dim greenish light in a 5-foot radius, so they can't go invisible.
Wow. So hang on. So Is it affect them right away, or just when they first move?
At the start of their turn. Wait, hang on. The area for the first time on a turn or start its turn there. So yeah, if you enter it or if you start your turn in it.
Okay, triggers on entry or start of turn. Got it.
Correct. So I will remind the heroes at the start of their turn to make this Constitution saving throw.
It's 40-10 radiant, one level. If they must succeed. So succeed, you're fine. Fail, 40-10 damage, one level of exhaustion, and you emit dim greenish light.
Correct.
Okay. All right. So it doesn't have an instantaneous effect, but we will be triggering that a lot over the next round, I think. Okay. That's a big spell.
Yeah.
It's definitely ill intent. All right. So
and
that
of course, lots of laughter.
I forgot how much I missed that character. He's
and
great.
Clicking, of course.
All right. Blood Skunk's up next, Scott.
All right. Really, I rolled so bad I thought it was still 10 people ahead of me. Okay.
There's only 8 people in the combat.
Well, he's feeling saucy after his damage there, and he sees Varel and is going to... I need to refamiliarize myself with Hunter's Mark real quick. Does this count as an action? Nope, it's a bonus action. So I'm going to Hunter's Mark Varel. And let's see if I understand it right. Weapon damage time, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. So this just gives me an additional 1d6 of my choosing of damage type.
Let's have a look here. Blood Skunk, features and traits.
Hunter's Mark.
Prey. You gain an additional attack. No, sorry, what's it? Hunter's Mark?
Hunter's Mark, yeah.
Why am I not? It's under your spells? It's a spell.
Yeah, it's a spell.
So as rangers, you do get some small amount of spells in your spell pool.
Yeah.
Casting time, 1 bonus action. You choose a creature you see within range. This is also a first level divination. So
third. I'm doing it at third.
You're doing it third?
I can do it at third.
Yeah. How many spell slots? So spell slots work a little differently on rangers.
Yeah. So first, second, and third. Well, let's see.
No, you can do it. It's fine. It's because it says cast 4 spell slot. Oh, that's for level 4, I think. Yeah.
What's the difference, though? It's only 1d6. Is there no difference? Why even have them at level?
Hang on, let me just check your spell casting. You can cast spells using your wisdom as spellcast modifier.
Let's see.
Oh no, it's a number of spell slots. Okay, how many spell slots do you have to cast your ranger spells?
Okay, all right. So there's no real advantage which slot I use, though. Like, there's not one with
to
like.
Cast one of these spells, you must expend a slot of the spell's level or higher. Yeah, it works the same as everything else. You're
okay,
fine. So,
all right. Here we go then.
So you can burn a 4th level.
I deleted Varel by accident.
Oh no! He's gone
from the map by accident. I was trying to remove the box.
I was gonna say your body disappeared. I don't know what to make of it. Where are you normally?
Should be able to find it. Hang on one sec.
Sorry.
Okay, no problem. I have a shortcut for the heroes, so those are the easiest things to replace. I'll just make sure you have control of it. Yep, you do. You should already automatically be in control.
There he is.
So you're going to cast Hunter's Mark upon Varel.
Yep, that happens first. When I cast
at 4th
that,
level, right?
Yes, at 4th level. But I don't think it makes a difference.
So the spell is you choose a creature you can see within range
3rd
and
level.
mystically mark it.
3rd level. Are we at 4th? Are we? What level am I? I'm a level 12, but I've only got.
Yeah, but you only have 3rd level spells. You're
yeah,
right. My bad. I don't know why I said 4. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 damage to the target whenever you hit it with a weapon attack.
Okay.
And you have advantage on any wisdom, perception, or survival checks you can make to find it. So it can't hide from you very easily.
Okay, nice.
If it drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn to mark a new creature. So that's nice. You have to maintain concentration, so it's important here to note for you for Blood Skunk is that you have concentration currently.
Yeah.
So when you get hit, you have to roll a saving throw, or else you break concentration.
Okay, fair enough.
At the 3rd level, if you use a spell slot at the 3rd level, you can maintain your concentration on a spell for up to 8 hours. So casting at the 3rd level doesn't really do anything except it lasts 8
Makes
hours.
it last longer. I don't think I'm going to need that, so I'm going to cast it at 1st level because I don't think we're going to need more than a minute. Save
those spell slots so you can really pwn the Heroes of the Waste.
Hell yeah! All right, so I will cast Hunter's Mark. It's at 1. I'm now going to perform my action. He's in range of a longbow shot, and I have plenty of arrows. So here comes. To hit. Oh my gosh.
Who are you shooting at again?
Did it not come up with my hit? Oh yeah, it did.
Varel.
13.
Miss.
Shit. All that and I missed. Wait, what advantage? What rolls do I get advantage on? Not just hit rolls though, right?
Perception and survival rolls to find the creature.
Okay, that's
very specifically. Hunter's Mark helps you hunt your prey.
Great,
but he's about 10 feet in front of you, so it's not exactly complicated.
I saw that. I saw the smoky mist and thought I should,
It's okay. You're clowning. You're having a good. You're clowning.
Yeah,
I'm
clowning around.
So yeah,
I missed, and it wasn't worth shit. So here's what I'll do. I will make a move back here. All right, be right there. That's my move. That's my turn.
Move back next to Dr. Spider. And
yeah.
Do you say anything clever?
No, I just say. Stupid lizard. That's it.
That's great. Squirts, you're up.
All right, Squirts sees Varel doing his thing. She's like, "Oh no! You stop! I remember you!" And then she'll cast Harm on Varel.
Uh-oh. All right.
Okay, so I need a Constitution 17 saving throw from Varel.
All right. 22.
All right, you're going to take half 47. So what?
23?
Yeah, 23 damage.
What's the element?
Pretty sure it's necrotic.
Okay. Yeah. Taken.
And I should note to everyone that any effect that removes the disease allows a creature's hit point max to return to normal.
Oh, my hit point max has been reduced.
If you fail it?
It just says any effect that removes the disease.
Yeah, because of the concentration. There's a con 17 saving throw. So if you fail it, you get if you fail the saving throw, your hit point maximum is reduced for 1 hour by the amount of necrotic damage you took.
Oh,
if it's 47 is the roll, that's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
It's a 6th level necromancy, though. It's a big spell. Do you want to describe what it looks like casting harm on Varel? They're just like,
you can't really see it. It would look like little black toots, but it's in the green toots. So, it kind of looks like he's smoking a little.
All right, like toot science here. We get the right color of toot because of the sick cloud of sickness versus the toot of harm. That's hilarious. All right,
and
but
then
you saved, right?
Yeah, Varel saved.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then for her bonus action, she's going to cast Mass Healing Word for her and her compatriots, her evil compatriots.
Can't cast more than one spell around, even if you have multiple actions. That's sort of a global rule for spell casting.
Unless it's a cantrip.
Unless it's a cantrip. You can cast a second cantrip. But even if you have all the things in the world, there's a global rule, 1 spell per round. So that's why it's not useful to build a spellcaster like, I want to cast 3 spells in a round. Won't let you. Or I use a reaction. Like, if you cast a spell in your turn and then want to use counter spell as a reaction, you can't do it because you can't cast 2 spells. Just
cool.
It hasn't come up because we haven't really. I think it's the first time that's come up, but it's something I remember because I tried to build an OP character once and it was pissed off.
Right? You stack these spells and they're like, nah, you just get one.
I cast Wish and Time Stop and Fireball. Boom! I win.
Cool. Well, that'll be her turn then.
All right, excellent. So that brings us to the last player in the round.
Yep.
Mr. Initiative 4.
Yep.
Nash, Vanguard of the Solar Mind.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I do have a correction as Dr. Spider slams his sickening ray dispensing gun. He accidentally performs some malpractice, and it's a 30-foot radius, not a 30-foot diameter, so that cloud is twice as large.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Oh no.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Is that any creature, by the way?
Yes,
Is it
any
distinct?
creature inside of it.
So that means friend and foe. 1, 2,
Yes.
3.
Malpractice.
It's malpractice because now I got to go back.
Because
I think-
Blood Skunk was technically in there, so
Yeah,
Blood Skunk
so
would have
Squirts.
taken the damage.
So is
would
Squirt. So let's go, Blood Skunk.
All right. How much was it?
Yeah, your teammate did malpractice. Oh shit!
The good news is I don't think Dr. Spider's going to be on anybody's kill order. He's helping a lot.
Yeah.
Hang on. Where's the spell again, Dr. Spider?
Dr. Spider, it is Sickening Radiance.
Yeah, all right. Thank you. All right. So you need to make a Constitution saving throw, Blood Skunk and Squirts, please.
Oh, my Lord.
3. I'm gonna go if she doesn't save here.
All right.
Natural 20 for a 22.
Okay, then you're fine.
Whew.
Nothing happens to Blood Skunk.
Good.
But Squirts, you're going to take 40-10 radiant damage. So Varel or Dr. Spider, please, whoever you are.
My
Roll
brain
40.
brain heard 40-10, so 50 damage. That's my brain
No.
just dead. I know it's
4
4d10,
okay.
but my brain
4d10.
went, oh, he wants 50 damage out of that, and I about lost it.
Yeah, it's cribbage speak.
27 damage. And if you would like to use your move to get out of the zone.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but Vrel gets an attack of opportunity, yeah?
I already used my reaction bursting fire at Sirius.
Yeah, you can't use an opportunity. You can only use one reaction around. So you also suffer a level of exhaustion, Squirts. So I think you can mark that on your sheet. That has a what effect does it have? We haven't done exhaustion in a while. Disadvantage on ability checks. Not a big deal, but it could come up as a big deal.
You should make a character called Exhaustion and give Exhaustion the squirts. Just to make
And
it
you
equal.
also glow green now, so you can't go invisible. Who else has active blood? No, Blood Skunk. You have active concentration. No one else has.
I
Is this
do.
a concentration?
I do. Should I need to roll?
No, I know. Only if you take damage. So, Dr. Spider, this cloud is also concentration, so it can be dispelled if you fail a saving throw if you take damage, because you can't concentrate anymore, and that's 10 minutes as well. This one's an hour. I just need. I have a feeling we're gonna have a lot of active player effects in play, so we need to take our time and have a good time. This is the only I think time we'll ever have a PvP character on character combat, so it's okay if we take the time with it.
Totally fine.
Yeah. Okay, so that brings us to. I'm going to move this to the map layer so we can see everything better. All right. That brings us to Nash finally.
Okay.
And that
Well-
make your
Constitution
Constitution
saving
saving throw.
Yeah, Constitution saving throw. Here comes from Nash. Whoops, that's Blood Skunk. Hold on. Constitution. Come on, baby. An 8.
All right. You take 40-10 radiant damage,
Sweet.
No, Nash, no.
and you suffer 1 level of exhaustion.
19 points of radiant damage.
19 radiant.
I think this is a net bad. Whoever said we're not going to be targeting Dr. Spider, I don't know.
This is pretty bad. It's
seems-
become bad now. For a minute, it
Yeah,
looked
for a
pretty
minute it
good.
looked all right, but this double the size thing has really put a corn in our
Yeah.
sheet. Okay, I got a question about Nash, Bo.
Sure.
He is currently probably problematically armless. And it just occurred to me.
Well,
I didn't know we were going into.
It's a good thing you just decided to prioritize legs.
Well, I didn't know we were going straight into this. Like I really didn't. I did it.
it was a
almost
surprise
like,
combat. I mean, for all I knew, wouldn't have died last week, and this would have been fine.
Yeah,
So-
no kidding. So
Oh, but wait a minute. If he's still technically under the effects of the regeneration spell, he's getting HP every single round.
He's getting 1 HP. It's 10 HP and no wait what
minute.
what's
how many
it's
rounds?
10
have we-
HP a minute. So every
Yeah.
6 rounds you get 10 HP.
How much have we had? Only 2 rounds.
We're on
right?
round 1.
Oh, this is still round.
So
1.
you
Okay.
can add a HP.
Okay, I'm adding 1 HP.
Take a little one.
I just
Who
took
says, who says 5th edition has a lot of crunch? They're crazy.
you can put a HP on yourself there,
Okay,
Scott.
I did
Look
it.
at that.
I'm a 107 instead of a 106.
The one thing I will say is you do have access to your Dragon Metal Heart.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm making this decision. Or I'm trying to make a decision. Because are you telling me... I mean, all my spells require my hands. So...
Don't need those.
So that was dumb.
Better get my legs back.
Since I can't cast with my legs. And I'm in a bit of a pickle there with all this green shit. I am going to pop dragon. So
All right.
my action...
The evil characters are screwed. We're done.
Yeah.
It's a good run, everybody.
I don't know what else to do because honestly, I have no power right now. This is just like I was 3 weeks ago when I had no power, but it was a different reason. All right, so yeah, I'm popping dragon. I have my wings though, right? It's not like my arms are missing.
Yeah. When you pop dragon, you're in dragon. You metamorphose into dragon form.
Looks like a giant snake. He just goes face first into the deck.
Now it's been a bit. Remind me. In dragon form, I can or cannot attack after. Is my transformation
It's
an action?
Transformation takes an action.
Damn
so
it.
for this, the price for this big power is you lose a turn, basically.
Does the transformation hurt anybody around me, Stanley or anybody?
Well, you're now a full adult dragon, so you'll probably be the size of the ship.
Oh my lord!
Not the size of the ship, but like you'll be very big, but you'll stand above them, so they can mill around underneath your feet.
Okay, well then before my action, I'll do movement, which will be up. I'll use my DNA float, and I will move up so that I can clear these people when I pop. So I will now pop above them as dragon and be as big as you say I am.
If you're even telling the truth.
Yeah, if I'm even telling the truth.
All right, let me just give you your token here.
I don't know why I did that with the legs. At first it was just because it looks goofy. Now I regret it. That was seriously my reason.
Well, you never know what's going to happen. Sometimes we pay for the jokes we make, and sometimes we don't. I don't know.
I mean,
but
the truth is...
arms, you'd look like that horrible moment from MIB2.
Yeah, yeah. I love that moment. Well, here's the other problem. Even if I hadn't gotten fancy new healing spell from Stanley, I'd still have to pop dragon because I'd be useless there too. So
yeah,
this is fine.
You'd be a dragon right now.
Yeah, it's fine.
So you're a dragon. I just moved you behind Stanley Hope so we can see everything. But now you've transformed into a giant. Give me a dragon transformation noise.
Oh my gosh, I usually have these handy.
No, just make one from your mouth.
Okay, here it comes. You ready? Here it comes. This is coming from my mouth. Hold on.
Hold on. I need a moment to warm up my mouth.
Here you go. There you go. That's me.
You go, turn into a giant dragon aboard the ship.
Yep.
Okay, and that's the end of round one. We're now at the halfway point. I think we take a little break.
Sure.
And recompose ourselves for round two. And who else knows what might happen?
Yeah, we don't know. You don't know until you come back, everybody. So go pee and drink and do the things that people do in situations like this.
Pee and drink.
Pee and drink. We'll be back soon, so stay tuned. You know who you're talking to.
Okay,
you ready to go?
Yeah.
We should go. Let's do it. All right, part two,
So
kicking
welcome
off.
back.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, so just picture this as a giant picture of space. There's a purple cloud nebula and two ships battling each other. One airship, its sails are on fire. It's wood, old and decrepit. Pictures skulls carved in stone and metal along the side, ornate. And it has two large harpoons railed into the side of the Fate 6, an elven airship. And it also has this energy field encompassing the elven ship. Aboard it, Hell Knights and Ghost Pirates fight each other. And in the center, the Heroes of the Wastes versus Team Evil. Round two. Ding, 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 ding. And we start with Hope, who's made her way up to the field of battle, the giant dragon of Nash looming over her, ready to make her next move.
Constitution saving throw.
Beat up that spider, make the cloud go away.
Yeah, there's a cloud of sickness everywhere.
It's an 18.
All right, she's going to use her thing to re-roll. She was just shy of 18.
Her thing.
I don't know the name. I don't have it memorized yet.
Don't worry, DM. It's okay.
I just have this thing I can do. Indomitable.
Oh, right. Okay. Sorry. I don't mean to be like that. I just think it's funny. Like, yeah, I got this thing where I can cast Wish. It's a
All
thing
right,
I have.
18. Do I have to get above
Yep.
18?
Nope, you succeed.
Okay, cool.
No sickness for you.
So she's gonna head over to Squirts and stab once and see what happens.
see what you're also Squirts, so what? I like how you're not sure what happens.
Definitely gonna hit with. I don't know how much damage is gonna be done, right?
Mm.
So it's a 27 to hit. Which
Remember,
is
you
definitely a
can
hit.
non-lethal it if you don't want your beloved characters to die. It's total, and I'll just assume that if you didn't declare it, so no worries. All right, so you got to answer your own questions because you're attacking your own character. I'll try and help. I have all the sheets open.
All right, so it was 7 base damage and then 14 cold damage, which gets us up to what, 21?
So yeah, 7 plus 14 is 21. Yeah. Yeah, I'm relying on you guys to track hit points, so I won't know if someone's dead or not. I need you guys to remind me.
Squirts is down, so Hope is going to shift over Squirts' body because she still has a little bit of move left. I think 1 or 2 more squares, and then start attacking Dr. Spider.
All right, Squirts was down already.
Oh yeah, she only had 10 hit points there.
Oh shit!
What? Oh my gosh!
Did the wave of force take most of her hit points away?
It took a big chunk, but the gas cloud really kind of finished her off.
Friendly fire.
Okay.
Sorry, malpractice.
Was that a non-lethal hit for Squirts?
No, Hope would have gone for lethal.
Okay, she's rolling death saves now.
All right, and then 2 attacks for Dr. Spider. The first one is a 15.
Is a hit.
Second is a 1.
All right, second is a 1. So you go to swing. So let's resolve the first attack first. So have you done the damage for it?
All right, so it's going to be 11 base damage.
All right.
12 cold damage.
And that's a concentration check, right?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh, right.
I want that cloud gone before it's my turn. I don't know if I
work?
can make an 18 Constitution save.
Yep. That's
How
right.
does this work? It's based on damage, right?
If you take any damage, then
It's the amount of damage you took half, and if that number is lower than 10, then you have to beat 10. So you took, what was it, 23 points of damage?
yeah, so half would be 22. Half is 11, and then you count any remainders. Just count as the full number, or
So
you chop it off. I don't.
You'd
remember.
have to beat an
12.
11, or 12 Constitution save.
I don't remember if it's round up or just chop off. I can't remember that one.
I got 15, but do I roll more than once because I was attacked twice?
Well, the second attack roll is a 1, so it won't affect.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
All right,
just
so-
Yeah, so you saved.
Concentration holds.
concentration holds, and for that one hope, Dr. Spider, being the quick arachnoidica that he is, gets hit once, then dodges nimbly spider style, and since the mast is behind him, clutches the mast a bit, and you don't climb up, but you climb up a little bit. So now, Dr. Spider, you're granting advantage to anyone that attacks you. Hope you get a little off balance because of how quickly she moves, so you are now granting advantage till your next turn.
Cool.
For your 1. Okay. Anything else you'd like to do, Hope?
That's it.
All right, Stanley, you're up.
Constitution save.
Yeah, it's sickness time.
Is...
It's malpractice time.
Oh, it's a 19!
Nice.
All right, good. I don't like this. I don't want to do it again. So I am going to cast Dispel Magic on the stupid cloud. But what level do I do it at?
Stupid.
I don't know
Wow.
what level. I don't know what level that is.
I'll say that again.
The stupid cloud.
My home this is.
I
Or
have a
is your-
feeling this is like a 5th or 6th level spell because it's so good. But I don't want to use a 5th level slot.
Dispel. So
I
dispel.
don't. Yeah, don't tell me because I feel like that's more than
That's
Stanley would
too much
know.
table talk. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll do it at 4th level. So basically, any spell that's 4th level or lower is automatically dispelled. If it's higher, I have to roll. So I guess
Okay.
what spell level is the cloud?
It is
So what-
4.
It's 4.
Yeah.
It's dispelled.
All right. And with its dispelling, all exhaustions are removed with it.
Oh,
All right. That would only be Squirts, I think, that was affected by it.
Yeah.
She's on death save, but yeah. So you can remove your level of exhaustion on Squirts.
well, what a fun little bonus that was. All right, so that let me make sure I actually took the spell off.
Yeah. Burn your spell slots.
That is a okay. So that was a full action.
You want to describe your doing it? Because I kind of picture it like you create a hole in space time and you suck in all the cloud, and then you go poof, close your fist, and then the thing goes poof.
I think that sounds fantastic.
Great.
I think you just described exactly what I want. I like
Thanks
it.
for letting me decide. I don't have that much to do since I'm not running the monsters, so I'm like, all right.
15, 20, 25, and then Stanley's gonna run up and no, I don't want to get right in Dr. Spider's face. I'll stand next to Varel in case he needs any healing or backup. And
Any bonus shenanigans?
no, we'll leave diplomacy alone for right now. So that'll be it. That'll be
right.
his turn.
Varel, you're squaring off with serious business, and it is now your turn in the rage off.
All right. The cloud's gone, luckily. Let's continue the rage off. You stood up, I assume, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, well, first I'm going to perform a Hungry Jaws bite attack as we're having a bite off.
Biting each other. It's so good. Oh, it's so good.
A 29.
Yeah, that hits.
11 points of piercing damage.
Okay, so that's reduced. Okay.
And then I gain temporary hit points.
You both are never gonna die. It's gonna be so funny.
Just gonna sit here just biting the hell out of each other.
A
Constitution
Minotaur and a
modifier.
lizard man.
All right, and then I will do my 2 attacks on you with the Flaming Sword of Grosjean. A 26,
Hits.
10, 12.
Are these reckless or are these regular?
These are reckless for
Okay.
your future swings.
Okay.
You used reckless as well, didn't you, John?
I did. He would have
You're,
had
you're
advantage.
granting advantage. Like you guys have like
Oh,
quadruple
well,
We're
advantage.
just
you know-
granting each other constant
It's
advantage.
fine.
You guys are.
That's
It's
fine.
fine. It's fine. You're quad. It's quad. Like
That's
if you
canon.
suffer disadvantage, we'll need to think about it because I think you have like 4 instances stacks of it, so it'll be really hard to actually get to a normal hit.
20 points of fire damage.
20 points of fire damage. Okay.
And then the next attack will be a 25.
That will also hit.
17 points of fire damage.
You got it.
Oh, that's some serious swings. You got any reactions, Sturius?
I don't know.
It'll be your turn after. Anyway.
I don't know what this guy does.
Remember,
just
you're like an
slapping
echo
each
knight
other.
too, or something. Can't you do that?
Yeah, there's just not a lot I can figure out. He's attacking from behind here a little bit.
Okay. Well, if that's it for Varel, and you've
That's
calculated the damage, Stanley, we can move on to Sturius' turn.
All right, his turn's right after. Okay, first as a bonus action, I'm gonna do my second wind to regain 1d10 plus 9 HP.
Yep.
Oh, oh wait, it was fire damage, so I was supposed to take full damage on that, right? Because fire isn't resisted.
Correct.
Okay, so. So 16 healing from my second wind. Got it. All right. Styrius is going to go ahead and do a reckless attack with his great sword of life stealing, looking a little desperate here.
Extra attacks on this one.
25 to hit.
Is a hit.
That's 13 points of slashing damage. And then he's going to take his second attack with it. With a 21 to hit.
Hit.
And 9 slashing damage. I actually think I need to... Nah, I'm not going to bother with it. That's good. Styrius isn't that big of a threat. It's not worth the time investment.
What are you talking about?
There's a whole thing. I don't know what the feature is. I get to re-roll if I roll something. I just would rather just roll in D20.
Oh, I think you probably have great weapon feat where you re-roll low numbers on your axe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's if you roll 1, I think. 1 or 2, or just a 1 maybe.
Yeah, I can re-roll a 1 or a 2 on damage dice. But it's too late. I can't see. Oh wait, I can see what I rolled. Okay, I'll do it. Hold on.
Just tell Varel the difference, right? How many dice are you re-rolling?
I'm re-rolling 2.
Okay.
So 3 damage wasn't done, and instead it's gonna be. I rolled all 1s and 2s, 4. Like, you take 1 extra damage out of the whole deal. Otherwise, it's exactly the same. It's dumb.
Got it.
That's not good.
I will use my reaction to make you do the dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Fair.
Also, I don't think... Have any of us missed an attack? Because we're literally just trading blows in the gut. Like, no one's blocking anything.
We're just hacking each other away.
Hacking,
15
biting,
on the deck.
swinging. Yeah. There's like this cloud of smoke between the two of you, and you just see like a face and a claw, like cartoon style.
So you take 7 points of fire damage, which bursts from my scales for cutting me.
Ooh, nice. Seeing all the fire damage is really good too, because that doesn't get halved by my rage. So Varel's really good at killing Styrius, is what I'm saying. That's my turn. That's the whole thing.
Okay, and then we move over to Dr. Spider. Your cloud of sickness has been dispelled, Doctor.
Shame.
Now, there's a big dragon in front of you.
Oh, there is a big dragon.
And your leader Squirts has gone down.
And per usual, Nash partly did this to rise above the green thing that was going to be there and be a nightmare the whole time, and then immediately John fixed the green thing. So
I'm a fixer. You got a problem? You call the bard. He'll fix it for you.
Everything's coming up, Nash.
So you said I'm like kind of skittering up on the center pole.
Yeah, you grab the mast. Yeah.
Okay.
You haven't climbed up it, but it's an option. I think you can climb as a spider.
Yeah, I would like to back up. So I guess that might, depending, I think that would give Hope a opportunity attack.
Yeah. Did Hope disappear off the map, or is it just me?
Oh, I don't see her either.
She's still there. She's
Squirts
by Squirts.
She might be under Squirts.
She's missing me for me. Oh,
there
she is.
She's under Squirts. The problem is the bottom of Squirt's icon looks like the deck of the ship, so it looks like I should be able to see what's under it, but I can't.
Yeah, you're right.
There you go. I've changed the layers. Now we can see Hope.
Now she's on top of Squirts.
How high up do you want to go, Spider?
I would like to climb 20 feet, skittering sideways. And then I take my many arms and sort of goosh around the top of my head. My other arms come goosh around my eyes and goosh, and I pull up my spectacles, and my eyes lock with Nash Dragon, and I say,
"Take 2 and call me in the morning."
And I'm going to cast on Nash Dragon Mental Prison.
Oh no!
Really?
Uh-oh.
Okay,
Intelligence saving throw.
Intel? Okay, hold on.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man, we're screwed.
So you can use your Black Dragon intelligence or your Nash intelligence.
Well, I have a base. Oh, I can use either
12,
one?
12 for the adult Black Dragon, Nash styles.
I have 16 plus 3 on, so I'm actually better
Yeah,
on doing Nash.
You preserve your mentals when you change
All right,
forms,
I'll do Nash then, although this feels like bad luck, but I'm doing it. Here we go. Oh, I'm terrified. I'm not going to look. 12.
You need an 18.
Shit. All right,
Mental
what does that do to me?
Yeah, let's
On
read
failed
out the
save,
spell.
you take 5d10 psychic damage.
5d10 psychic.
You imagine the area immediately around you as dangerous in some way. So around you, only in your mind, a straitjacket leaps from the ground and binds you together.
Okay.
A giant dragon straight jacket.
Yep.
Now, does that actually have the effect of immobilizing me then?
Yeah, because you believe it. It's like the Matrix. If your mind makes it real.
Okay. But what if I
Right?
know the steak isn't real, but I'm still eating it? You know what I mean? Can
Well,
I?
you would have if that were the case, you would have passed your savings.
Well, yeah, that's a good point. All right. In that case, I guess that happens to me. Oh, I guess do the damage, though. You're going to roll that damage?
Okay, not bad. So 13 points of psychic damage.
That's not too bad. That takes off my dragon points, which are different. So hold on one sec so I can do the math on this. Where is it? Where's my hit points? Oh, here we go. 195. Sorry, how much? 12?
13.
13. Okay.
And
I'm good.
you imagine yourself consumed by this illusion. So you're completely consumed by padded walls and a straitjacket. And should you attempt to make a melee attack through it, reach out of it with any body part, or leave the area of your immediate vicinity, you take 10d10 psychic damage.
Oh, my lord.
Gosh.
Okay.
Black Dragon.
I'm not moving.
Oh, poor Scott. Every time he turns into a dragon, something bad happens.
So
to him.
bad. It's just the problem is Dragon was so OP for so long, and now everyone has an answer to it. So
Well,
it's,
I mean, you can. You're just going to take 10d10 psychic damage, but you can end the spell by breaking out. But
yeah.
So keep in mind, this is also a concentration spell for Dr. Spider. You can only have one of those active at a time. And the other thing about it is it lasts a minute, so 10 rounds. So
Okay.
I'm writing that down on a tracker. I'll try and keep track of it.
It also says makes a melee attack through it, so there might be some wiggle room we can find where you make a ranged attack out of it.
Okay. But I can't. That's just going to have to be an action on a turn, though, right?
Yeah, it's also someone else moves you. If the target is moved out of the illusion, I don't know what that means though. If it's in your mind, how do you get moved out of it?
Right.
I think it's more like a no, I want to be in there. It's too scary. Psychic damage.
Gotcha. Okay. You also can't see or hear anything outside of the straitjacket.
Great.
Okay.
Before we move, does Hope get the attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Cool. It's a 31 for hit.
Okay.
It's
I don't
5
know, that
million.
hits.
Is that a hit?
All right. 8 base damage.
Does 1700 hit? I don't know.
And then 7 cold damage.
Taken.
Okay. All right. So, is that everything, Dr. Spider?
Yeah. Is that all you've got?
You got anything else?
Is there anything else you require, Dr. Spider?
Dr. Spider.
Please pick
That's
up
it.
the
Yeah.
Let's go.
paging phone.
You're up.
Yes, I do have one more action I wish to perform.
Shit.
Shit.
I
Shit
can-
is right.
I can use Healing Light as a bonus action.
But is it a spell?
One spell per round.
Unless
That is-
one of them is a cantrip.
It's a feature.
Then that's a feature.
Okay.
Healing light.
A Warlock feature, I will spend 3 Healing Lights to give Squirts healing.
Yeah, it's not a spell. It's a class feature.
All right. Look at that.
So I will launch 7 points of healing at Squirts.
Okay.
She's back.
Yep. that brings you. You're back up. You're back on your feet. No more death saves, or you don't have to do any death saves. Your exhaustion's cleared, and you're back with 7 hit points.
Back again.
Standing between Hope's legs.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
You're still prone. You're still prone. You'd be lying but down, looking up and seeing Hope above you. Okay, but Bloodskunk, now it brings us to you.
Okay. I, still on the hunt, and marked Varel, who's causing all sorts of bullshit happening. Except, see, this is me going, I don't want Nash to be so screwed, but that's not what Bloodskunk could be thinking. So here's what I'll do.
You can take some authorship. It's okay.
No, it's fine. I'm okay. So we're gonna try to do another arrow with that bonus damage if I hit to Varel. So here comes 17 to hit.
Is a hit.
Okay, finally. Here's your damage on the initial piercing. 10 points piercing plus Hunter's Mark gives me another d6. 5. So 15 additional points of piercing. Well, 15 total points of piercing damage.
Shunk.
And
it's a big crossbow you got, right?
Yeah. And plenty of arrows. More than I'll ever need. And I think I should have tried that, but it's okay. I have a thing I want to try, but I'm getting nervous now because every time I have an idea, it gets squished by some weird ass spell. So I'm good. That's his move.
Well, no, try it.
Weird ass.
No. It's good.
What's the worst that's gonna happen?
No, I'll wait.
It's Team Evil. It's okay. Isn't it okay if it gets squished? Don't you want the good guys?
No. It's fine.
You care more about like just being awesome than which team wins.
This is actually an odd.
Like I don't care who wins. I just want to do things.
It's actually kind of an odd experience because I can't speak for everybody here, but I'm having like these feelings about protecting both sides. It's weird.
Yeah. I don't necessarily want Sirius to die. I'm more okay with it than Stanley.
Yeah. If I'm to choose,
you can non-lethal him.
Look, if this is the movie The Good Son, Macaulay Culkin is going over that cliff.
It's a solid point. I'm gonna hold my idea for next turn. I'd have to anyway because my action's over. So I'm good.
Okay. All right. Well, that brings us to Squirt. So you have 7 hit points, and you're back up and at him. There's a dragon. He's miming being in a straitjacket a bit above on the ship.
Hate it.
Hope is standing above you. It's a pretty good position to be in for tricks, I would say.
Seeing the damage going around, she's going to cast Mass Healing Word.
All right.
And that'll heal up to 6 creatures that I can see. Cool. So let me roll it.
Mass Healing Word, yeah. Up to 6 creatures of your choice. Hit points equal to 1d4 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Cool. So that's 13 healing for Team Evil.
Team Evil!
All right. Team Evil
Includes yourself,
13.
I believe, right?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
You guys are tough opponents for yourselves.
Yeah. I really like Bloodskunk, and so I'm just I don't know. I don't want him to die.
He's a demon.
I know.
He's a demon.
But he's my
I think
demon.
we'll just come off the conveyor belt of hell. Like we'll just end up back where we came from. So
Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about your demon. If you're playing a demon character, which I think is all of you.
Yeah,
maybe not John. John's more of a minotaur, a straight up minotaur.
Yeah, but I always considered him a hell minotaur.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. It's a minotaur, but with the word hell in front of it. But he's a hell minotaur.
Helitar. Got
it
it.
Changes things.
I would say like Nash accepted because he's got a weird thing going on. Stanley, Varel, and Hope are the most mortally frail in the campaign of the 8 people. I would say Team Evil. They're hell minions. Doesn't mean the end of them so much. Factor that into your calculations.
Fair enough.
So yeah, Squirts. You did Healing Word. Anything else?
Yeah. So cantrips can be cast, correct?
Yes.
Cool. So she will cast Sacred Flame on Hope.
As long as it's a bonus action. You use
Yeah,
your
it can't be two
Oh,
action spells.
no. The spell was a bonus action. The
okay.
mass heal is a bonus.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
That's
huge.
crazy.
That's why I
good.
was sad I couldn't pop it as a second spell.
Boy, I should have gotten healing magic. You guys.
Clerics, you know.
Yeah. What's up with that?
What's up with that?
What's up with clerics?
What's up with that? Like, no penis. All right. So,
You said
Okay,
no
and it
penis.
looks like Hope saved, so I don't think she takes damage then.
no. So, well, it was Sacred Flame. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a save or take damage kind of deal, I think.
All right, Hope saved then.
Yeah.
So that'll be
Okay.
Spurt's turn.
All right, we're moving up to Nash. So Nash, all you see are straitjackets everywhere, including the one bound to your body.
Yeah.
Now, you're deathly afraid of leaving it. It will cause you a tremendous amount of pain to do so. It's up to you to decide what to do.
And in your ear is a bad radio play playing with, like, Doctor, is he ever going to be okay?
I'm sorry, nurse. He'll never recover again. He'll be here all his life.
That reminds me of about 30 movies, and I can't name one of them.
Yeah, it's really well done.
Terminator 2, maybe. All right. So, can I...
What's the name of that spell again? Mental prison.
Can a dragon grapple?
Well, yeah.
Can I...
Sorry, I didn't mean to say it.
No, I mean, I'm trying to figure out if it's
Duh,
worth...
dummy.
Like, can I...
You don't know that. Jeez.
How do I grapple with a fake thing, though?
Well, you have a straitjacket on you. Like you're restrained by a giant dragon straitjacket.
Right, but table talk, I know it isn't there. Nash doesn't know the
No,
difference.
you don't.
So would
You're
Nash...
fooled by the mental prison.
Right, so if Nash tries to grapple with it, really he's grappling with nothing. And I'm just trying to see if this is going to be a waste of time or not.
Yeah, you can make an attempt to break out of it, but it will cause you great pain. You as the player understand that.
Yeah.
And the attempt is not tied to a save. You leave. But the damage is what's holding you in there. So the player, are fearful of the 10d10 psychic damage you will take by breaking my spell.
Okay.
Which at a maximum roll is 100 points of damage.
Yeah,
but at a minimum roll is 10. So it's a real big gamble. The range on 10d10 is 10 to 100 points of damage.
And you are a mighty dragon, so how much that scares you is up to you.
Yeah, as an adult black dragon, because you assume the hit points of the adult black dragon, you have 195. You're not using your Nash hit points. You're using your dragon hit points.
Okay, well, this is I knew that. But let me ask you this question. If I do a grapple contest with this thing and I win, I will take damage, but I'll break the spell.
Yeah.
And I'm done with this bullshit.
You'll automatically win. Like there's no grapple contest.
Yeah.
But you'll take anywhere from 10 to 100 points of psychic damage.
Oh my lord. I'm doing it.
You actually put Scott in this spell. We get to see what the spell actually looks like. He's going through it as a human being.
I do feel like I am. I'm going to do it.
He's in a mental prison.
It's like, God, guys, what if it's 100 though? What if it's 10?
I'm going to grapple contest it. What do I need to roll?
No, you don't need to grapple contest it.
Oh, I don't.
Put that aside. You are restrained by a straitjacket. You stay in it and stay safe, or you break out of it and take 10 to 100 points of damage.
Then I'm breaking out of it. Let's get the hell out. Getting out. It's happening.
Okay. Do we know if breaking out requires an action? Does it say here?
Well, that's what that's my point. Is if I have to
says
roll
move,
for something,
so you can use a move action to leave the zone. Is my understanding.
Okay.
I think it's worded a little this way because it depends on what you make up as coming out of it. I would say like if this was if you cast it on a monster as a player, I would probably rule that it takes an action because you're fighting your way out of it, right? Like this is your 6 seconds.
Okay.
But I think it's not specific because it probably depends on what you construct the mental prison out of.
Do you want just like a physical,
Because if he moves, the straitjacket stays on him, right? Like if he flies around, he could just be flying through space, trying to get out of the jacket and not being able to. So you actually have to shred it, or as you say, grapple it somehow, grappling it from the inside to rip out of it. So that's going to be an action.
How about just like a strength check or something?
No need to strength check it because you'll automatically win. There's no need to roll a check.
He's just saying you're going to take damage and your action is gone. That's all.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying
Yeah.
now.
You're going to burn an action, but it's
Okay.
not always an action.
Wait,
It depends
hang
on.
on.
Yeah. Oh,
The
you look at
creature
you.
is restrained.
Oh, that's important.
So I think that's why
Speed
the
becomes 0.
Restrained. So restrained means speed 0, can't benefit from bonus speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. And the creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. So we could. All right. So because you believe
speed's
it's
0, then you can't move out of the spell.
if you
without
believe it's
somebody
real,
helping you.
let's pretend this is a real straitjacket because your mind is pretending it. In order to do that, I would probably you can't attack it. Your arms are restrained, so it would be like an athletics, like a if it was Varel would go bah! And burst out of it, right?
Yeah.
So let's make an athletics roll, and I'll determine the.
Okay. So we are going to roll athletics. I'm not going to use.
You're going to make an athletics roll to break out of the prison jacket.
Do I have?
So it's going to be proficiency if you have it.
Well, all I have is
You
I have a
don't.
+1 as Nash, but as the dragon, what's my equivalent? Because I don't really have it.
So your strength, you have a +6 modifier and
Yeah.
then +5 proficiency bonus, but you're not proficient in athletics as a dragon as you are in life. So it's just +6.
Okay. So here it comes. You ready for this?
It's still pretty good.
It's not bad. It'll do in a pinch. Okay, here we go. Here's the D20. Oh, wait. I can add the 6 now. Just a second. There we go. That's a 22. 17 and a 5.
All right, you sum up all your strength and you burst out of it. Now, you're not actually wearing a jacket, so everyone can just see that you as a dragon burst. It's just going, bah! And now Dr. Spider gets to roll the psychic damage. Get out those D10s.
45.
Oh, that's the lower half. 45 psychic damage to your dragon form. So that puts you at 150.
Total?
Dragon 150. It doesn't affect your Nash hit points.
Right. But
I'll write it down for you.
So you're saying that leaves me at 150?
Yeah.
But I already lost 13.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
So
Yeah,
I'm one... shit.
137.
Okay, 137. Okay.
So you burst out, you go, bah, and then you grab your dragon head like, oh!
My head. Oh.
You're stomping around on the boat holding your head as a dragon going like, oh.
Okay.
What do you say? What do you say in dragon form?
I say, oh, that sucked. That's it. Because it did. It sucked. So now I have nothing left. That was my action. I'm screwed.
That's
so,
your action.
All right.
You have a bonus action and you can move and fly.
I am going to get up high again. High-ish. So,
You can only get as high as the top of the mast. You are encompassed in this energy field.
I just want to be enough to be sort of feet overhead kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah.
So-
So you start flying up.
Yeah. Roll 20 crash for me. I don't know why.
We bring it back to Hope.
I don't know what happened.
All right, seeing squirts, casting spells. She's gonna take her foot and put it over Squirt's body and just stab away.
Do you have a boot knife?
No, she's gonna lean down with the
Oh,
dagger
okay.
in her hand.
We've got some curb stop action going here.
All right, so at what point should I tell you if the attack hits or not? Because I know 30 is a bit ridiculous to be like, hey.
Oh, it's hilarious. You say it as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so 11 base damage for this first attack. This one might take her down.
I just picture a crazy goblin with blood all in her mouth going like, healing. And you're just like,
Yep.
die.
Just go down already. All right, 21 takes her down again.
All right, back to death saves. All right,
All
and
right,
that's your knife.
how high up is Dr. Spider?
You said 20 feet.
20 feet. Okay, cool. So she's not going to reach that. So she's going to go over to the Harlequinari and use
Yeah.
her last 2 attacks on him.
Great. The Harlequinari. I forgot about the name of his race.
The clown people.
Oh, first attack is a 14. Does that hit?
Sorry, 14.
You have 14.
It is. I am 14, so I guess that's a hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Making it up. This next one's a natural 20.
What was that 32 I just saw? Sorry.
That was the hit. That was the hit.
Okay.
That was the
32
natty.
to hit.
Yeah, that's hits.
It
of
turns
course.
out Hope, pretty good fighter.
Yeah.
All right. So the crit base damage is 14. And then would I do anything special for the secondary damage?
You got me, does she?
so. No, you can go ahead. That doesn't cost
Go
charge,
ahead.
right?
Go ahead and make me
Doesn't-
bleed. Do it.
Doesn't cost charge. Well, remember, she's got a crazy hand.
14 cold damage.
All right.
So 28 total.
28
shit.
points of damage. Oof. Okay.
And the wound, like blood. So you stab the Harlequinari, and like blood seeps out, rich and bubbly, and then it freezes. As like these veins of freezing, his jacket freezes. It's a really damaging blow, Blood Skunk.
Yeah, he feels it.
All right, and that puts us at Squirt. Or no, not Squirt. Sorry, I'm out of order. Stanley. Puts us at Stanley.
All right. So we've got Squirts back down making death saves. We got Sterius. We've got all these people. Stanley's gonna walk forward, pull out the megaphone, and he's just gonna say through it, "I wasn't kidding. Off the boat. Kaboom." And he's gonna do it again. Another destructive wave. Everybody within 30 feet needs to make a Constitution. Any enemy within 30 feet needs to make
I'll
a
handle
Constitution.
they'll affect the Hell Knights as well. Gorgeous Georges will appreciate the help. He's got 8 or 9 of these Hell Knights on him. He's going, Georges! And he's hitting them in the back.
Sirius failed.
Okay.
I got to
Oh,
refresh. This is
also,
aft.
it will be hitting Squirts.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it will?
And Dr.
Yes.
Spider.
Yes.
So you say Constitution?
Yeah.
Okay.
Constitution save.
7. Fail.
No.
Fail.
7.
Nope.
9.
Nope.
I get the feeling the answer is no.
Okay, damage coming out. First bit, thunder damage. 20 points of thunder damage to everybody.
Shit.
Everybody on Team Evil.
Everybody on Team Evil.
Okay.
Second bit of damage. 11 points of radiant damage to everybody.
Oof. Okay.
Which I think just is Squirts, if I understand right, it would just be 2 automatic fails now on a death save.
Cool.
And then, okay, is everybody still up except Squirts?
Yeah, I'm alive.
Squirts suffers 1 death save failure from taking the damage.
Oh, right, because it wasn't critical, because it was just a spell.
Yeah, crit is 2, and regular instances damage is 1.
So, man, everybody's still up. All right, parlay. We're gonna send diplomacy to go stab Blood Skunk in his stupid head.
No! Gosh dang it.
I don't want to lose. I don't care what team I'm on.
22 to hit as diplomacy
Well, yeah.
rockets towards him.
I think that's a hit.
12 points of damage as diplomacy stabs into him.
I'm still up, but I'm not much farther from not being up.
And that'll be Stanley's turn.
All right, and we're back to Varel.
Well, I'm in the zone. Let's reckless.
And do it.
Reckless that shit.
Kill him! He's almost dead.
Hey, natty 20.
Do it. This is going to be the end of Sterius, I think.
I've got lines. Hang on.
Oh, yes, I have lines. What was his plan? Was he going to be there every day, just riding that ride every time visitors came through?
Whose plan?
John Hammond.
John Hamm. Oh,
That whole video. So you sit in the ride, and
Yeah.
he stands there and interacts with himself, but that would mean he would have to be there on
I
that
think-
ride anytime someone rode on it.
Well,
Oh, that's true, because they wrote him into the script, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, John. Oh, hello, John. Oh, how did I get here?
I forgot about
You'd
that.
have to just be there every
Cloning
single day.
technology? They
Oh
bring
my
the
gosh.
dinosaurs back.
That's true.
There's a
That
clone of
little
John
girl
Hammond.
in the bad, most recent one was a clone too.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. That was
That
so
new one
bad.
looks like it might be okay. The
That's
one
what
coming.
everybody said to every Jurassic World movie so far, and
They're
we've
all
been wrong
bad.
every time.
Well, that first one was okay. It wasn't the worst thing.
24 points of fire damage for the first attack.
And Sirius goes down.
Oh, like that big piece of beef he is. I can't believe we straitjacketed a freaking dragon today.
Leave it to Kyle.
I will bring the sword down on Sirius, who goes down, and then I'll throw the sword as it transforms into a shield up at Dr. Spider.
Oh, get him.
Okay.
Good lord.
With a 17, which will hit. 10. 15. I'm just checking my rage if it works on ranged attacks. Melee weapon roll. No, okay, so I deal 15 points of damage to Dr. Spider,
All right.
who says intolerable. All right. That would be my turn. I'll run past Squirts, might step on her, but there's no attack for it, and I will look to start climbing the pole towards Dr. Spider.
Okay. Question before you wrap up your turn: was your damage to Sirius lethal or non-lethal?
It was swinging. We were swinging lethal, so that'd
Oh,
be
yeah.
that'd be lethally
All right.
swinging.
Okay.
I don't know this guy.
Okay. So that brings us to Sirius's turn. Death save, please.
Let's do a death save. A failure.
Okay. Okay. And that brings us to Dr. Spider. Dr. Spider, the situation's changed. Two of your teammates have gone down, and there's a crazy lizard folk running up the mast towards you. And you're no longer concentrating on your spell as the dragon is broken out of his his dragon straitjacket.
How's Sirius, or not Sirius? How's Blood Skunk looking?
Pretty ragged. 8 points.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not.
It's not great. Although, if we all die off, you should bail and you'll never get the malpractice suit. No one will be there to file it for your green fart. Just saying.
All right, I will continue up the mast.
All right.
Is there a crow's nest up there?
There sure is.
All right.
Bo's having so much fun. Look at the smile on Bo's face. I haven't
This is
seen him
awesome.
this happy in a long time. Look how happy he is.
I mean, I've had this plan for like years too. Like, you know, when we first started doing TV, but I'm like, they're gonna face each other off. This is like the best day of my life.
All right, and I will with my larger arm, I will call down to Blood Skunk. I apologize, Blood Skunk, but you know I have other appointments. And I will cast Wall of Fire in a ring around the mast below me.
Oh, nicely done. I think I might have some for that.
Create a wall of fire on a solid surface within range, which is 120 feet. When you make the wall, you can make it a ring. Let's see the rules on the ring.
Look at that. That's cool.
A ringed wall, 20 feet in diameter and 20 feet high.
20 feet, so that's 4 squares. Where do you want to put it? It's kind of not really the most accurately drawn thing here.
Yeah, it'd be radiating from here, right? So anyone within,
I'll re-click that.
because I'd be up there. I can't move Dr. Spider, sadly,
Yeah.
but
So it's 20 diameter, right? So it's the full circle. It's 20 feet, like 4x4 squares, or is it 8x8?
right, yeah. So it'd be kind of living weird like that. But yeah, it'd be on top of Blood Skunk, Hope, Squirts.
Well, I don't have
Varel.
to line it up.
Jeez, the malpractice today has been.
Yeah. Oh,
heavy.
so it's hitting everyone on that row.
Yeah, but mainly, the people who would climb the mast to get to me. For I'm a selfish spider.
All right, so hang on. So, okay, so just so I'm clear, it's going to hit Hope, and you're up the mast, so it's not going to hit you. I'll put you there. So help me resolve this then. Who's it hitting?
So Varel, Hope, Blood Skunk, Squirts.
Okay.
Poor Squirts, man.
All right, so they have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Correct.
So Blood Skunk, you're up first.
Whoops, sorry.
Dexterity saving.
Dexterity,
throw,
here
please.
comes. 15.
That's a failure. You can take 5d8 fire damage.
5d8. Oh my god.
My God.
I'm gonna die. Well, it's okay.
The save is a 18, so Varel will be taking it.
Okay, 5d8 for him as well. Just do one roll, and that'll be the fire damage.
14.
25 points of fire damage.
Doesn't Varel have a resistance to fire, and doesn't he give resistance to fire to allies around him?
That is true.
So, Hope will not be taking full fire damage as well, right?
I think she's a tiefling anyway, so she already has the resist.
Oh, well, you guys don't care. Well, I'm back here. It's fine.
All right, well, I'm
What was
dead.
your roll, Hope?
It was a 14, but it's half damage, so she's not too worried about it.
Okay, so of note, I'm reading the spell here. So the side that does the extra damage is the outside, obviously, right? So one side of the wall selected by you. To each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of that side, right? So even just being near it is like...
I'm in range, yeah. Within 10 feet, right?
Yeah,
I'm-
that's right.
I'm
So
within
that
range.
counts that counts you as well.
I guess I would
Yep.
also hit Sirius, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's because I guess it's a disadvantage or there's no dexterity save if you're down. Unconscious. The creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. So that's a death fail for Squirts
Death fail for Sirius,
and a
right?
death fail for Sirius because they're unconscious.
Stanley
Let me
rolled
just-
a 21 on his save.
Okay, well you're fine, but it's hot. You're like, oh, you're sweating like a madman now.
Half as much
Yeah.
damage on a successful save.
Oh, so it hurts.
How much damage did I take?
It was 20, so 12.
12.
Yeah,
Well, that's what
you're-
those temporary hit points are for.
You've got a 10 now. You're
I spent those a long time ago.
Pale elf, no more. All right, so that okay. Whew, that's a big spell too. Okay.
I'm just checking the range on my ability here. Creature you can see within 60 feet. Okay. All right. So as my bonus action, I will spend 5d6 on healing Sirius.
Ooh,
Damn.
playtime.
21 points of healing to Sirius.
A little bit of malpractice, a little bit of pro practice,
Yeah.
or whatever the opposite of mal is.
I guess it's just practice, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't know.
And then I will do Sirius line 1. And then a great blue light begins as I hunker down in the crow's nest. A great blue light begins to glow from inside there. And I'm working to cast Dream of the Blue Veil.
Oh shit.
But that'll end my turn.
Okay.
Flavor wise. Blue light
Right.
emanates from the crow's nest.
Okay. That brings us to Bloodskunk. Bloodskunk, did you go down from that wall
I'm
of
dead.
fire?
Now it's all
right.
death saving throws. So
Yeah, make your death saving throw, please. And the spell, the wall of fire, may affect you here.
all right, here it comes. Hold on. Where's my d20? There it is. That'd be a 9, which is a failure. So I'll put a failure in there.
Bloodskunk, that's a failure for you.
That's going
And
great.
since you're going to be ending your turn in there, you take damage from the wall of fire. And that means you're just going to get another death saving failure as well.
Great.
Since you automatically fail the dexterity saving throw and you can't move. Yep.
All right, 2 fails.
That brings us to Squirts. Squirts, same deal for you. You're at 2 death failures. Roll
Hey,
a death
if you
save.
roll a nat 20, you restart the process all over.
There we go. I rolled a 10.
That's technically a success, right?
You rolled a 10.
But then you're
it's a
going to be on
success.
fire.
Exactly. And that'll be her third.
All right, so let's say you roll your save and you have a final word before you burn up into a cinder. What might Squirt say?
Chunks.
Oh.
Oh, and then she's like, Anakin style. You're like chunks, and then you burn up.
Now
Eyes.
you're all assuming Dr. Spider can't do anything about dead people.
Uh-huh.
That's a good point.
You're assuming Dr. Spider's going to be alive at the end of this.
That's
I
also
am,
a good
yes.
assumption, yeah.
All right. So Varel, well, okay. So she doesn't disappear into a cinder then, in case there's some undead shenanigans about to happen. So, but she does burn up into cindery. She's burning.
So
She's burning
crispy
it.
fried
Yeah,
kobold.
you're like Darth Vader on the pyre right now. Just. Okay. So that's the end of Squirts for now. Nash. You're flying free from straitjackets.
I can finally do something.
Other rules bureaucracy to do what you'd like to do.
So roll 20 keeps crashing for me, and it just did it again. So you might have to be my eyes
no.
here. I don't know why it's doing that. But
Well, so you're flying above. Basically, all of Team Evil's down except for Dr. Spider, who's up in the mast. And of course, there are Hell Knights all over the ship fighting ghost elves.
Sirius is awake, but he's still laying on the ground. So
Oh,
whether or
yeah,
not you
Sirius
can
is back
tell
up.
that
Yeah.
is,
I
up to you.
am going to blow a hard ass. I should finish that sentence.
Yeah?
I'll finish that sentence. I'm gonna
We all got to have goals.
Clip
in
it.
life.
Flip it and ship it.
I'm going to acid breath up there where he is in the crow's nest.
Okay, so you want to be careful about dropping it on Stanley and Hope, who's a direct line under.
So my
So-
guess is if he could see it, he would probably want to move there so that the breath goes out.
You should
across.
aim in case it doesn't splash down on people because it is acidy fire.
Yeah, I
and
would
stuff.
do.
Yeah.
I can't see it, so wherever I can
So
position
he'd probably
myself.
move above Varel.
Oh, you can't see it. All right, so you fly
Okay.
out to the side, and then you open your mouth and go like.
Yeah. All right, you ready? Here comes.
Yep. Is there an attack roll with this?
Yeah. Well, there's a hit. I got to do hit, right? Don't I?
I think it's
Is
a
it acid
save.
breath? You're
Acid
going to
breath.
use a char. It's a recharge sort of thing. So you exhale 60-foot
Oh.
line, and each creature has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah,
so
they're dex
attack roll
throws.
from
You're
me.
right. So, Kyle.
Dr. Spider.
Yeah, Dr.
Yep.
Spider, drop your dexterity save.
Thinking hard about it.
You do
It's
get
a
a bit of
9.
advantage. No, you don't get an advantage because you do have partial cover, but it's not an attack roll, so you don't benefit from it.
So you got a 9?
A 9.
Yeah, that misses. So here comes your 12d8. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Let's see if I can take him out because this is pissing me off up there. All right, 12d8. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Here comes. 51 points
Oh my gosh.
of acid damage.
There it is.
That was fun because it just
Ouch, that's
launched
a lot
all
of
over
damage.
the page.
A lot of dice.
That was great.
Dr. Spider channeling his little spell up there, looks around the corner, and gets blasted full in the face by acid.
Oh
Falls
no.
back with a
That's it. I just
All
laughed.
right, so we only have Serious Business, who's not down. You're rolling death saves, Dr. Spider, so that's important to keep in mind. Sorry, and yeah, I just gotta mark a few things on the map. Now, at the end of this third round, we got some business to take care of. So, as this battle goes on and the battle rages around, the Hell Knights are fighting the Ghost Elves. See, your victory is turning the tide of battle with everyone else. You see Hell Knights getting sliced up into cinders. But still, we're in the thrust, the belly of the beast of this battle, as a portal appears at the back of the ship. And immediately walking through it, a large man made of chrome.
Oh, shit.
And I will put the token where it needs to go. And the principal walks through, a large man made of chrome. Ley lines of blue glowing all throughout his body. The 10 red rings of death on each of his large chrome fingers. And he approaches as he walks through the door and he says, "Let this waste of time end." And he makes eye contact. Everyone sort of stops, like in the middle of all the fighting. This sudden appearance. Time slows down to a crawl. And, Dr. Spite, well, he's down, so he doesn't do anything. But Varel, Hope, Stanley, Sirius from the ground, Nash in the air, look over and see this large, glowing chrome man appear through a portal. His eyes locked directly upon Hope.
Oh.
And Hope, as you look at him, a hooded figure appears on the right side of you and speaks to you and says, hang on, the hood's important, I'm just putting the hood on. He goes, No, run, flee. You must flee. He's panicking as he yells at you from there. He looks directly to you and then looks to all. And he says, "Now is the time that this charade must end. For it is now I reveal my true nature to you." And his all right, I need a quick technical second. Just let me know if this is still working.
Nope. We don't hear you.
No, I don't hear anything.
Hello. Can
Now
you
we
hear me?
hear you.
I hear you now.
Yeah, now we
Yeah, you hear me now?
Yeah.
So before you, he appears as a chrome man, but then immediately his one sec, I'm looking for, okay. He begins to change shape before you, and the chrome reassembles as he grows taller. And his head takes shape into the form of a skull. And there's a crown upon his head, and as he transforms, his voice deepens, and he says,
For I am become born anew, and the world shall know my true name. I am Vladomotrix, principal being in the universe, father to Jesus Chrome, slayer of flesh gods, and tamer of dragon metals, and I am here to claim what is mine.
all right, is that over? Okay. That come across okay?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right. And so the principal begins moving ever so slowly, walking slow and with purpose towards Hope. And he stands before Hope, and he's going to, he brings up his hand to cast a spell, and he casts Power Word Stun upon Stanley.
Oh, no.
He speaks a word of power.
Cease.
And he
power
speaks a word of power that can overwhelm the mind of one creature he sees, leaving it dumbfounded. The target must make if the target has 150 hit points or fewer, it is stunned.
Oh, that's easy. I'm stunned.
So, Stanley, you are stunned. Let me just write that here. Stunned. All right, you can make a Constitution saving throw at the end of each of your turns, Stanley. If you save, it ends. Okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on. There's a lot of stuff going on. I'm going to need to know more spells. All right, that is the end of the principal's turn as he suddenly emerges. We are now moving to Hope.
It's Hope's turn.
Got too many. Yeah, it's Hope's turn. Sorry. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing a bunch of mixer stuff to get that voice going, and it's complicated.
It's very complicated.
Like the principal himself.
Well, Hope, knowing that she's followed the direction of the voice pretty much up to this point, and it's done nothing but brought destruction and death, is going to stand her ground. And she'll
Yeah,
walk
remember,
up
there's
to
a circle of fire too. You need to get out of the circle.
Oh wait,
of fire.
no, I'm down. I don't think no, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
concentrating.
Let's get rid of that. Pardon my interruption. Sorry about that. I'll get rid of it.
So instead of being scared and trying to flee, her eyes will narrow in grim determination that this could be it. And you know what? She's okay with that. And she'll slowly go up to the principal with the dagger and try and get 3 attacks in.
Okay. All right. You move up to him, and he's humongous, right? And you stand before him, and you get your attacks and make those rolls.
First one's a 28.
Let's see here. I have to eat up.
Better be a hit.
I don't know. He's made a crow man and he's huge.
I know.
The 30s might not be so ridiculous with this one.
I just don't know if I'm
All right,
ever
wait,
going
I
to hit them.
don't. I think I closed the sheet. Damn it, Bo.
That happens.
Okay, here we go. Sorry, what was it? 20 something?
28.
Yeah, hit.
So 10 slashing damage.
Okay, what kind of weapon is it that you're using?
It's a magical dagger.
Okay, perfect. That's 11?
10 slashing.
10 slashing.
And then
Got it.
10 cold damage.
Okay. The 10 slashing goes through. The cold, as you slice with the sword, it doesn't pierce his chrome skin. It just scrapes along it and does like this mark. You see this line over the chrome from the slashing. And the cold, usually you've been used to this far when you attack with cold, you see like cold effects on them. The cold appears briefly on his skin surface and moves away. But you do, your damage total is 15. And you know that the cold is not very effective. It did sub damage, but not. Looks like maybe it was resisted. And this magical slashing, it definitely sliced a line across his body.
Okay, cool. She notes that. 21 for the next hit.
It's a hit.
11 slashing.
Okay. Yep, you do the 11 slashing. Yep.
And then 8 total, so I guess 4 cold damage.
Okay, perfect. 4 cool. All right. You slice again, leaving another mark upon his chrome.
All right, final hit is a 20, not natty.
Yeah, it's a hit.
8 slashing.
Mm-hmm.
And then having the cold damage will be a 4.
Okay, perfect. All hits. You do a total of some amount of damage. I'll add up later. Like, sorry. Let me get a calculator out. Good to recap these things. I'm being lazy. 39 points of damage total.
It's not bad.
It's pretty good. It's a lot of damage. And you managed to leave 3 cuts, like 3 slices in his chrome. Shink, shink, shink. But he doesn't raise up his arms or his guard. Like, you hit him right in the chest with it. But he seems... He's a man of chrome. He doesn't flinch like a human in pain. He does nothing. It's like attacking a machine.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So Hope is kind of... She's tensed up. She's ready for what she has no idea is coming next. And that's her turn.
Okay. Stanley.
All right,
You're stunned, so you can make your save at the end of your turn. Unless you have some other effects that could do?
I don't think I can do anything while I'm stunned. I don't think.
Stunned is incapacitated, can't move, can only speak falteringly. You fail strength and dex saving throws, and attack rolls against you have advantage. And so incapacitated means
Yeah.
you
So
can't take actions or reactions.
Okay, yeah, so pretty
So it's going
pretty
well.
done.
It's going well.
So what's the save to potentially get free of it? What type of save is it?
Constitution saving throw.
Okay, we will just do that then. Try and get out. It's a 9, probably not.
No, you remain stunned. Okay, Mysterious.
Oh,
You're
right.
up.
Stereus
Now,
is
the
going to
Team
stand
Evil has-
up.
Yeah, Team Evil has encountered the principal before. They're familiar with them.
They have.
Something doesn't feel right. So, as Mysterious, you were not expecting the principal to show up here. In fact, yeah, you're aware. I think there was a point where Hope was talking to the principal and Team Evil was around, but you're not working for him. You're just aware that has dealings with Brent.
Yeah, we went on like an astral PowerPoint presentation when he told us history.
That's right. So you're not expecting them to be here.
Okay, Stereus is going to, he sees the situation as pretty dire, and seeing this new ally feels like it might change it. He's going to move behind Hope and try and grapple her.
Oh no, really? Nice.
Like,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
cool. Yep. That's right. Grapple check. Grapple contest between the two of you, please.
I don't know how it works. What do I roll?
It's a strength. So you roll strength. You're trying to grab her and hold her down. She can use dexterity to slip out, or athletics. Not athletics. It's just no. It is athletics.
All right,
It's a
so I
contest
just
between the
roll
two of you.
straight strength.
It's an athletics check for you, basically. Roll that.
Oh, it's athletics. Okay.
Yeah. And
that's a
I think
17.
I might be. It might just be the strength modifier. I have to look it up again. It's been a while. But we'll just use athletics, and then she can use her athletics or acrobatics to contest it with you, and you guys have a roll off.
Well, she beat me.
It's
So,
26.
Oh wow!
Sirius, looking real rough, goes over, tries to grab Hope. not dealing with it.
What was it? Was it athletics, Hope, or
Yeah, athletics.
And what was your roll?
Mine was athletics. Yeah.
What was
It
the number?
17.
Okay, yeah. So it's not that she slipped out of the way. You tried to grab her, and she just pushed it off, and your eyes go wide with surprise. Your Minotaur eyes are like, "What?" I was this little tiefling overpowering your giant Minotaur muscles.
Yeah.
But she throws you off, like from the back. She's just like, "Ugh, get off me!"
All right, that's
Okay.
Sirius's turn. Yeah.
All right, Dr. Spider, saving throw, please.
Dr. Spider,
Death saves.
one death save or failure. One failure.
One death failure. Oh boy, man, it's a good. There's a lot of death failures. Only one save today. Okay, Blood Skunk. You're not fully down yet?
Oh wait,
No.
Varel has missed his turn.
Oh, I missed Pharrell. I skipped Pharrell completely.
Oh yeah, get Varel in.
All right, Pharrell. Yep. Sorry.
He
Pharrell.
technically would have gone before Sirius, so if that impacts anything, we'll just reverse Sirius as nothing.
They had the same initiative roll, so we'll just give it to Sirius this time. He's been through a lot today.
He almost died.
Seeing my companions engage, I will join the fray.
Okay.
We'll run by Sirius if he wants to opportunity attack.
I do.
Okay.
I've already defeated him, so he is of no concern.
Shamed opportunity attack here for the. That's a 20 to hit.
All right, it's a hit.
12 points of slashing damage.
Having been attacked, I changed my mind. And I turned to attack Sirius
That's hilarious.
with a 28.
That'll hit.
$14 points of fire damage.
Cool.
The second attack at 27.
Yep.
22 points of fire damage.
Sirius goes right back down. I feel like that was the equivalent of like when you whisper something under your breath, but then the person hears it and turns around and goes, "What?"
Yeah. What did you say? Nothing. I heard
So getting
something.
hit by Sirius, I kind of bring the blade around, smack, smack, and then bring that energy, that momentum, past the principal, hoping to get his attention by flame bursting on this far side, which would hit Hope, but she'd have the resistance.
Okay.
That'd be 4 points of damage to the principal and 2 to Hope.
All right. As the flame bursts out to hit the principal, does nothing. It's just the fire just licks it, and no change, no reaction, nothing. All
Very
right.
well. I'm complete.
All right, Dr. Spider. We did Dr. Spider, right? So Blood Skunk, you have you're on your last death save failure deal.
Yep. Well, let's not assume anything quite yet, but here we go.
Blood Skunk's coming back in a big way right here at the end.
Natural 1. He's dead. He's dead.
Yeah, that's 2 death saves.
He's
dead.
extra dead. He's stupid.
So Blood Skunk, his death is not very
Cool.
dignified, and the party has engaged
Oh no, Sirius
in
is down.
battle.
He's down.
Oh yeah, Sirius is down. Sorry, Sirius is down again. So the party has engaged with the principal, and you're flying up there as a dragon.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to. I can't see it, but I'll swoop down. And go in for a multi-attack.
Okay.
Because that's what a
Black Dragon.
does. So here we go. I'm gonna roll. Let me see. How do I do this? I have to do it for hit. So plus 11 to hit. That's cool. All right, hold on. Here's my to hit. That's 24 to hit.
24 to hit. Sorry, which attack was it? It
This is a
your fire attack?
multi-attack. So I'm starting
all
with
right.
bite, and then I'll do claw.
Yep. Perfect.
Okay, so it's 2 claws, 1 bite, right? Just want to make sure I don't screw this up. Yeah, it's been a while since I did this. Okay. All right, let me do the damage. Where is it? 2d10 plus a 6. I need a separate window for this. Hold on. Okay. 2d10 plus 6. Here we go. All right, so that's 17 points of piercing damage, and then I get a 1d8. Oh no! Wait, plus
Wait,
4.
sorry, this is your swing attack, right?
This is the bite.
Bite. It's so you get 2d10 plus 6.
Yeah, I did
And
that.
then-
So that's
and
what
then
that number
1d8
is.
Acid,
Yeah.
1d8 acid damage.
Oh, that's right.
also
Okay,
fun.
separate damage type. Okay, so
Yeah.
what did I say? 11 plus 6. So what is that? What is that? 17 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Now here comes acid. Get ready, everyone. Acid incoming. 2 points of acid damage is all.
2 points of acid damage.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So as you reach out to bite, you bite down on his metal form, and it doesn't sink into the chrome at all. In fact, it just makes this spark and does nothing as you bite down except make your teeth sore. However, the acid that drips from your teeth do spill onto his skin, and it does bubble up his chrome. So you do 2 points of damage total.
Interesting. All right, well, let's do the 2 claws, okay? Because they're probably not going to matter.
All
But
right.
let's try them, since that's the momentum here. All right, to hit on the claws, it's also 11. I'll just do... Do you want me to do 2 of these, or do one and then just say it's the same? Or how do you prefer to do it?
Roll both your hits.
Okay, I'll do them at the same time. No, I can't do that. Hold on.
Okay, do it how you like.
It'll mess me up in my head. Here we go. Well, first one's 11, so 16.
Not a hit.
Not a hit. Second one is
Swipe and miss.
A natural 1 for a 12.
All right. So you, having been frustrated by the first hit, you swing even farther and miss again, and you now are granting advantage on attacks against you for the next turn because you sort of faltered as a dragon, lost your concentration, and you've missed twice. So you bit down, didn't do any damage except the acid binged him. Then you try to swipe at him again, and your frustration, you sort of miss him. It's like you're off. You're feeling off. There's some sort of something happening that you just miss on both swings.
Awesome. All right. That is my. Okay. I guess I could. No, I already did movement. That's it. That's my turn.
All right. You rolled a 1. Yeah. Okay. So that's the end of the round. We are at time for this week's episode. It's a formidable opponent. We can keep going if everyone wishes, or we can.
Well, we have bonus show, right?
Longer. Oh, do we have bonus?
Yeah. I think we have bonus today. It was supposed to be last week. It's up to you guys. Do we or don't we? Kristen?
We do, but we can push it to, so.
It might be another hour or so. Like, he's a tough opponent. Who knows what's going to happen?
Oh, that may not work for me for an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's call it. We'll pick it up where we are.
We'll pick this up. Okay, so we'll end with a final flourish, and he will speak to everyone one more time and say,
"Your resistance is futile. Surrender this combat and give me what I want."
And you have an opportunity to respond, Hope, because you might not know what he wants.
Yeah.
Just give me a little something.
She'll hold up her hand and transform it into the arm and go, "You'll have to take it from me."
Yeah. Then in response, she says,
"Who do you think contacted Tobacho to retrieve it in the first place? I had hoped you would find its missing piece, but I see that you failed in that. Now is the time I claim what is mine."
All right, and we'll leave it there.
Nice. Spooky as hell, that guy. I love it. All right, there you go. Chat room, I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I know I did. And if you want to see more death and destruction, next week we pick it right up.
I enjoyed myself too, Scott.
That is the most, Deathwing voice thing. It
it's
perfect.
It's not bad, eh?
Yeah, it's kind of
badass.
It's the whole thing. Anyway, so next week we'll pick it right back up where we were. In the meantime, if you like this show and you want to support us, head on over to therewillbedungeons.com, and there's a link right there. You can support us by throwing us $1, and it goes a long way to help the show stay on the air. So please keep that going. And I think that's going to do it for us. Yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for being here. We are putting up a bonus show. That'll go to those supporters first. And then next week, everyone else gets it. So if you want to be early on that, another reason to sign up, that's over at therewillbedungeons.com. Or you can also leave us questions for these bonus shows, among other things. So go check it out. That's it for us, for me, for Bo, for John, for Kristen, for Kyle. We'll see you next time. This show is part of the Frog Pants Network.
Frog Pants Network.
Get more shows like this at frogpants.com. Yeah.
Kill people at the end of the day.